Welcome, everybody, to Kicking with the Compas. I just woke up. Hi, everybody. It's me, Sammy Gonzalez, a.k.a. themexcellence. Welcome to themexcellence and Kicking with the Compas mexcellence. Joining me on the other side is other mexcellence, perhaps even more mexcellence. Actually, it's mexcellence that needs to be more stage left. As in, both of you guys need to scoot over a little bit. Hi.
I did scoot over.
No, guys, look at where you're going. Look at the frame.
Slide
you need to go to
the right.
You're right, and then JJ also needs to go to the right, but you could also bring the table over so the table's not so far over. Hi, everybody. It's other mexcellence.
Hey guys, this is basically an episode of Más o Menos now.
So why are you Mexican? That's going to be the question. Why?
God, I guess, ordained it in the universal sense. But hi, my name's Marco.
What do I use on my cheeks?
If I was white and confident, I'd be too powerful. That's why I'm Mexican. And corrupt. I'm JJ.
And Italian. You would have been really Italian.
Damn, dude.
I'd have been Tony Soprano.
You could have been filled with gabagool.
Put him at the least white.
That's as
No,
much
that's
as
Irish. I thought that was Irish.
Jesus, we're not ranking this. Well, no, we could rank the whites. I don't know if that's racist or not.
I mean, they don't have a choice about it. It's their joke.
Well, I just don't want.
You also rate Hispanics all the time.
Well, that's because there's a real tangible hierarchy there. We know where Guatemalans lie. We know. You know. You know.
Well, I mean, when it comes to white people, you don't get more white than like being from Helsinki or some shit like that.
Yeah, but like, do they do cool things? Like, at least Italians make the gabagool.
They made Legoland.
That was the Swedes. Is Helsinki in Sweden?
I don't know, bro. Those are they're brothers and sisters, and they're right next to each other.
It's Alpsish land. It's like if you're not
looking at the fjord.
right.
After watching that, what was it? I'm trying to remember the movie. The guy that did Hereditary.
Oh, Midsommar?
Yeah, I'm never going there. So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I'm 37.
I want to see
36.
old people swan dive.
No,
you guys.
I'm halfway through my life cycle for sure. So I'm already crossing places out, and yeah, most of Europe isn't making the cut.
Lego is Danish, so yeah, they make good pastries.
Switzerland.
Yeah, is that where the Dutch are?
I actually only know that because of Austin Powers.
Fair enough. Well, here's the thing, folks. It's my last episode. Clickbait. For like the rest of the month. I'm going to Mexico after just getting back from Disneyland, and I was literally asleep taking a nap after eating a Popeyes dinner, which is all I've eaten today and all will eat today.
A succulent Chinese meal.
Rest in peace to that guy. He died like last week.
Yeah.
He just wanted a succulent Chinese meal, and then they grabbed his penis. Nobody grabbed my penis this time, but why this time? No idea. But I'm very sleepy. My back is broken. And I'm having to do old man stretches because it was... Huh?
Bane at Disneyland?
Oh, yeah. The darkness was not my ally, for sure. I walked 13.27 miles at, like, very heavy. So imagine how fat I am. To the point where this shirt's a little shrunk and I can't button the bottoms. And
You didn't need to reveal that.
oh no, they'll never know. They'll never know. They can't know. See, it's like this one right here. You can't tell. I'm not even wearing any pants. That's how full of chicken I
you guys
am.
donate 10 subs. I'll send this picture to you.
No, I don't want them to see my hairy navel, which I drank. Actually, I had one. I am the EP Sammy. Exactly. So, yeah, I'm full of Popeyes. I am exhausted. My back hurts, and I'm leaving forever. And by forever, I mean for a week and a half on a total immersion into the mountains of Mexico. Did you know that Mexico had mountains?
Yes.
Of course you did. I just wanted to just posit that question as such. Yeah, I'm going deep into the mountains of Mexico.
They have mountains, rainforest, a volcano.
Oh, we're actually kind of by a volcano. Yeah, I'm gonna be in
Cliffs
like
that you can dive into beaches from.
Right. I'm gonna be in. Everyone has red eyes. What?
We are. I think my screen is messed up because everyone. No, bro, that's right.
No, those are white. I have no eyes. I'm very sleepy.
Smoked a fat joint before.
Oh my god. You mean had a fat Delta 9 because it's not legal here in Texas. There's no way to find weed
I have
here.
autism.
It's decriminalized.
It's legal for me.
Wait, you can get a weed card for autism?
Yes, you can. We
Yeah,
found
you
that
can.
out on the last episode of themexcellence. Emiliano told us how to get one.
On the last episode of Mexcellence Z, being autistic
The
gets you a
boys
weed
scam.
card.
The Texas federal government.
Man. And so I
Sorry, I didn't mean to. But I'm like, our enemy does roll around in a wheelchair all the time. Like Frieza.
wait, who's our Greg Abbott? Fuck Greg Abbott. Fuck that guy. Point is,
State troopers show up like the Ginyu Force.
well, they're already at your hometown, your Namek, if you will. Anyway, JJ looks fit. Why am I switching to every camera but JJ?
Thank you.
He looks
This
fit.
isn't wax. This is indigestion.
Yeah. JJ was diarrhea.
He's been on the toilet.
I was making peace with my God until like 3 in the morning
Oh my
last
god.
night.
Well, like I said, I hope I don't have coronavirus because I just got. What's Greg Abbott's final form? Sorry.
He stands.
But no, I was
He's
praying
got great legs, it turns out.
I was praying though that I didn't get coronavirus because everybody I'm pretty sure at Disneyland had coronavirus. There was just random dads just like, "Ugh, ugh." And I'm like, I know I already had it, but I could get reinfected, and I don't want that because I'm about to go to Mexico, my first international trip. And I'm literally going to unplug. You guys will not be able to find me if there's no show next week. Oh, wait, I'm announcing that. There's no shows next week. What? The Mexcellence taking a break? Yes, folks. See, here's the thing. Tommy still has the fucking flu-ish kind of thing. Like, he was almost on death's door a week after getting the flu. Mm-hmm. And you have a new job that you literally have never gotten a chance to fucking get your bearings at without having to do extra steps. Just go with it. Nod your head. And then JJ is, you got sick as well, and then you had a wedding, and so and then also after that was Dallas, our trip that we had before that. Before. So you've been all over the place, and TJ, God knows what the fuck.
I'm leaving again at the end of the month.
Well, see, so he was already going to be gone anyway.
I was gonna say, like, we probably needed this break like 3 weeks ago, but I mean, it's just kind of one of those things where we're very aware that the energy is a little bit low tempo compared to like what you would have got a year ago. So we're just
because we're all old fat men now.
Well, me and JJ are getting in better shape. I don't know.
That doesn't look. I don't know. Maybe I go into the mountains. Actually, I've just been fucking falling apart for like the last 3 months. It's bullshit. No. There's nothing to feel sorry about. It's just a matter of we've all just kind of need to take our Zenzu beans and get back into the hyperbolic time chamber. I'm trying to make it so you understand. And so, yeah, that's all. And it was just gonna be like hard to schedule, and so we were just like, you know what, fuck it. But
well, the only way it would have happened is if I brought in like 3 ringers, and it's not really the Mexcellence at that point.
yeah, it's just Marco and some hooligans and degenerates. But
they're homeless men that live outside of Sam's yard.
practically, Marcos is like, I have a new friend I'm bringing
One
in.
from the apartment.
This is true.
Marco's like, I got a new friend bringing. I'm like, what? What? Who is this motherfucker? He keeps smoking all the fucking 6-packs. What the fuck?
That's not what you do with 6-packs.
There you go. This guy keeps smoking all the 6-packs of liquor.
I named him Bone Thug.
There's nothing harmony about this guy. Anyway.
Oh, damn, he's dead.
He's dead now.
His middle initial is N. and
Homeless
his last
man,
name
you
is
way.
Riley.
Yep.
Oh no, Joey Bear.
I just bring a random homeless man, and TJ will show up through the window.
Do you want us to send you some soup? Or no, you don't send me anything. Send me cash so I have money to spend in Mexico. Apparently the conversion is real good over there, so I'm going to be rich even though I have
It's
no
like
money.
13-1, I think.
Something like that. So
It's not Thailand great.
I asked my...
It's not 2015 great when it was like 20 pesos for a dollar.
Damn, that is Thailand great. 22-1.
So yeah, I'm going to go in the mountains. I'm going to probably do some ranch shit. I don't know. Depends on what we're going to do. I don't know. I have a wedding on Saturday. That's the only thing I know. My brother's going to be there. My dad's going to be there. Several of my cousin's going to be there.
TJ versus the homeless man from our Patreon episode.
Right.
You know what you got to do to make that happen? You just got to donate
$50. Well, we're still catching up on the backlog of $50 is, but nobody's
I like
donating
that
the
they
$50
give
is,
us
which is
the
good.
$50 instead of the homeless.
But speaking of Patreon, we are still going to be providing that sweet, sweet Patreon content because that's what the fuck you pay for. So if you miss us, and you're like, oh no, you guys are taking a break. I'm gonna miss the Excellence. Well, we're not gonna miss on Patreon. You guys gonna record on Saturday or this weekend, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I will add also, sorry guys, distance makes the heart grow fonder. We only have one show left after Thursday, too. We're only doing one show the week after the break, because we always take the first football day off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So we're going to be gone a lot. Point is, enjoy this fucking show, which, quite frankly,
Thailand is the best.
didn't have a lot. Today didn't have a lot. We were kind of scrounging
That's also
for
the other
things.
reason that it's just like, between you and TJ's jobs, politics is a risky...
Yeah, well, no, I talk about it, and I'm on my job, and it's just like, for fuck's sake, well, right now it's cool. It's like, yay, Joe, you're old and you're going away. So everyone's like, all right. So everyone's feeling good. Everyone's like, great.
I saw a meme of Mr. Burns drugged up in the back of the car. And it's like the CIA taking Mr. Biden to a farm.
Good morning, star.
And so, like, yeah, so, like, it's like most actually, what was it? Nightly news shows like Colbert and Seth, I'm going to say Seth Rollins. Seth Meyers have taken a week off, and so it's our time. God damn it.
Actually,
Shut the fuck up. Let us fucking take a day off.
Seth Meyers took the entire Olympics off.
No, well, there you go.
They were on his time slot, I think.
Oh, so there you go. I don't know why I'm yelling at you guys. I think you guys are all understanding out there, but if you're not, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna take a fucking break, you fucking dummies. Shit.
It's not a nice way to talk to our audience.
Well, if they're angry, if they're cool, hey, thanks, guys. I
think
appreciate
most
it.
people are cool.
That's what I figured. But just for that one I just wanted to yell. I don't know, like Hulk Hogan going into politics. Marcos was like, "Did you hear what Hulk Hogan said?" I go, "No, I tend to try not to." And you were like, "Oh, he's saying some heinous things," and I don't know what he said. So let's take a look. Oh, that's right. Didn't he make freedom beers so that everybody can get along and that we could all have babies or something like that? Where he was like,
everything he does is a marketing. I'm surprised he doesn't sell body bronzer.
well, no, the
He
thing
might
wa-
have in the 80s.
well, the thing was, he was like, I got this beer, and this beer doesn't matter if you're left or right or liberal or conservative. It's going to bring America together. And that's why we need to get off the gold standard, and we need to make sure that we have abortion bans everywhere. We're like, what the fuck? That's not how you unite people, you son of a bitch.
I was going to say...
See, when he said it didn't matter if you're left or right, I thought he meant which hand you're holding it on.
I was actually going to bring up something way worse, when it's like, I made this beer to unite the people, and then instantly got in trouble for firing the black beer ladies.
Oh, that's right. He was like, and here's my new promotional lady. And then it was just a black woman like, hi, everybody, it's Hulk Hogan's beer. And he was like, you're fired. So let's see what the fuck he's got to do.
Terrible lawyer, goddammit.
Promoting his alcohol in First Cowboy, whatever the fuck that is.
Kamala Harris. I said you want me to body slam Kamala Harris. And I'm going to drop the leg on Kamala. Is Kamala a chameleon?
What?
Indian? Okay, I like it. Ow.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
He was drunk, for sure.
Oh, my.
I'm going to get heat for that one, brother. That was not me. That was the beers talking.
Jesus Christ, dude. God, never meet your fucking heroes.
He's never been my hero.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, maybe they're happy about it, but like, first of all, he's like, should I body slam a woman? Should I leg drop a woman? Is a woman a chameleon? Is she Indian?
This
Is she black?
further solidifies for me that Macho Man would not vote for Trump.
Yeah.
Just out of spite for Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah. Kamala Harris is going to give us all the rights back given to us by the great Lord above.
Just all of a sudden,
was pretty
just
good.
stumping for
That was pretty
Trump, or just stumping for Joe Biden.
Joe Biden may be old, but what's old is his love for America.
It's like, what the fuck? Somebody, Dan Soder, I'm asking you, can you pull this? Dan Soder, do pro Biden, pro Kamala. Because he does a really good fucking Macho Man Randy Savage impression, which is really fucking great. But, oh my God, to be honest, one of the best things that happened is Macho Man's legacy is being dead.
He died on the day that there was supposed to be some sort of a rapture or some shit.
Speaking of Disneyland, I was actually I know I go a lot, but that day was the day before we were supposed to go, and we're like, are we going to die before we get to go to Disneyland? It's like me and my family. And then
in 2015 or whatever?
2015, yeah. That was like one of the last fewer times I went before we started going with my girlfriend a bunch. But yeah, he died, and then we got Slim Jims, and then we cheersed them, and then we ate a Slim Jim in his
That's a
honor.
pretty cool thing to do, actually.
It was well, yeah, because we like. I mean, we like Macho Man Randy Savage, maybe not as much as JJ, but like he was. I mean,
As much as JJ.
exactly. But it was a matter of. I think we were just kind of obsessed with Bonesaw ever since he did that, and like every other appearance from Bonesaw on was just him being like in a red suit or like really coked out or just sweaty, and I think we all appreciated that. But
Well, I mean, I've never really... The only time I've thought Macho Man was cool was in Gremlins 2, because I thought it was such a random thing that he appeared. But other than that, I've always been like, this guy's boring.
But you mean
Because
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, because Hulk Hogan is
look-
such a showboater that it's just kind of like, yeah, this is boring. Because when I would watch WCW, I'm like, look at Rey Mysterio and Psychosis and all the cool shit they're doing.
Well, JJ, there you go. Your 80s dream come true is Gizmo as Macho Man Randy Savage. Why are there two versions of it?
Damn, I want to get that now.
But, so that's why we don't talk about politics, because
It's
Hulk Hogan
it's
will do some
becoming
shit
a
like that.
self-parody of itself kind of right now.
What can we add to the conversation?
I mean, literally, I don't know what the Daily Show is doing right now, because it's just like, here's this clip of people walking around with JD Vance semen. Like,
Yeah, you showed me that. That was real.
that was
Yeah,
real.
that's real.
I mean, God, R.I.P. to my search history. JD Vance semen. Why are JD Vance supporters carrying around jizz cups?
So Tim Waltz had to
God.
get like inverto fertilization on
Say
it.
that again?
Inverto fertilization.
Nope. In vitro. Go one more time.
In vitro.
In vitro fertilization.
Fertilization.
Go ahead.
But yeah, so they're just like, oh yeah, he's a real man. He didn't need that, and I'm like, that's a very weird argument to make.
It's such when they say like, "Hey, you're weird," and like, "No, we're not. We're not weird," and then it's like,
We're carrying around jars of cum.
right, happily, like,
I wonder if there's anything in there. Like, is there mayonnaise in there?
Cum.
oh, somebody had to make it. Everything's real.
This is
Full family.
literally an episode of South Park. This is Butter's creamy goo.
Oh my god. This is some.
Fills you with cum passion.
Oh
Cum
god, there is something in it.
and camaraderie.
Oh. What
Some
the?
weird
What is
shit.
that? Like lotion? Shampoo?
It's probably
It's probably that
Cocoa butter.
slime that you
Did someone
can
make? So here's a question: did someone make it or did someone buy it? Because or like
that's worse. I
you
don't
know what?
Which way is worse?
You know what? Because if it means I could sell, like a bottle of shampoo with some shittily taped on labels called JD Vance's Instant Family or whatever the fuck, and I could sell them for $1 a piece and make fucking money, I would do that. I need to start a.
Well,
God,
I was about to say the issue is by the time you make a backstock of it, it might be over. Like,
how hard could it make?
I'm just saying, at any moment you could get "Thank You, Brandon," where it was just like, "Damn, I have a million "Thank You, Brandon" shirts," and it's like,
and all
I'm
these signs.
and I'm stepping down, guy.
Fuck. Okay,
There goes my inventory.
What's a new catchphrase? Kamabla. Let's try that. And it's like, no, that doesn't work. Like,
What's funny is
no one knows her last name. It's Harris. It's Harris. Did you see that? No one. Trump was rambling because he does, and he goes, Kamala Harris. Nobody even knows her last name. What is it? Nobody knows her last name. It's Harris. Nobody knows. What the fuck is happening
the funniest thing
in the world?
is it took a leftist to actually come up with a nickname for Kamala. It was like Cackling Kamala was right there.
Oh my
guys.
god, Jesus Christ!
And
Was
it
that
took a leftist to
was
make
that Hassan?
it. No, it wasn't Hassan. It was
Sounded like him.
the black dude that was on my top 5 TikToks. If you want to go back, Malumbo.
Gotcha. Well, this is where they're at. Why aren't you talking about politics? This is why.
You think someone's stupid enough to like try to use it?
Why do you want a little JD Vance running around?
Right.
I don't, but the people dumb enough to buy it are.
I don't think they like him as much. Like, despite that, like, it's still Trump is the steak.
Well, then
That's a potato.
Well, then I thought like
Hey, what's wrong with potatoes?
Then I thought shampoo in like if it really is shampoo and they just put shampoo in their guts, what would happen? I don't know if that's good for yeast
think
and
it's
cultures
bad.
and whatnot. I don't know.
It's not on.
That's why I can't have a vagina because I would test the limits of what would probably go in there.
You don't want to look up dildos, bro. They test.
Oh, not like physical. No, not like expanse. I meant like. Now it makes it sound like I'm putting ketchup in there or something.
Forbidden douches? What?
I don't know. I don't know why I said that.
Being like, will this fit?
Hey, I cannot handle Girthmaster. That's a real guy. That's a real guy whose wiener is as big as a wine bottle. I'm sorry.
I don't want to know your porn history.
Oh no, it was just a thumbnail and a guy in sweatpants, and it's like this is Girthmaster,
I don't
and
think
I'm
that
like,
would have fit in the thumbnail.
it was a vertical. It was a portrait mode.
Female Sammy is a bad dragon girl.
Oh no. First of all, Rayleigh, the fact that you had that at the ready, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I was thinking it already.
Oh yeah, well I know what you were talking about when you said don't look them up. Oh, that's actually not too far in the depths of like the internet. You could accidentally happen upon those, and so which I did. That's not something I look for. That's not something I don't think anybody looks for. And then curiosity
There's
gets
some
the
people
best
that
of
look
them.
for it.
That does sound like something.
Hey, what the hell? sorry, Calamity.
That does kind of sound like something 9-year-old JJ would look up. Like, oh man, I want a poster of a bad dragon.
See, sorry, but you know what? It's like Ivan Ooze from the Power Rangers, but selling it to old people. Yeah, what if I put Ivan Ooze up there? That's why I can't have it. Well, then again,
Stumbled.
lastly, I do have a butthole, and I do not put strange objects in there, or creams or lotions, so...
Hey man, you got half your lifespan left. You don't know.
I would hope a little more, but you're probably right. 66,
I just assume 70. Maybe we'll get more. but
Nah, we'll get some robotic... If I get a robotic heart, I'm fucking set. Especially if I get
you
like
can get a robotic heart. It's called a pacemaker.
Well, then give me a spine.
Do you really want to taste? Oh, pacemaker.
Give me one of them. Doc Ock spinal things with the arms, and I'll be fucking fine.
That you can talk to?
Yes.
You know what's funny is I was just talking on the way here to my friend Langford because he's like, we're really close to Blade Runner, and it's like, yeah, we'll have replicants when we're 265. When we're at 2065 for sure.
Yeah, and then what if they upload What if they upload all of these podcasts into a brain? Yeah, into a brain. So all of my life experiences are in a brain. What if that's why podcasts became so popular?
Oh, it'll be real easy to tell that replicant JJ is a replicant. He's just going to say pussy like every 5 seconds.
Oh my god. It's like
And
JJ.
randomly bad dragon.
Right. It's like, wait a minute. How do I now? I have to lie to you audience out there so that my AI algorithm robot in the future has a better life than me. So
I mean, he'll be fine because he won't have back problems.
I have a big wiener and no back problems anymore and lots and lots of money. Lots and lots of money. And I know how to
I don't think that's what replicants can do.
No, I'm using AI to Google these things to make them happen so that happens too. So it's like, I know how to get all the money in the world from all the banks. There you go. Now my AI is going to try to Google AI research all the money in the world in the banks in my wallet. And so at least
The replicant in 2066. Get a job. Fuck.
Fine. And then it's hunt other replicants. Motherfucker, I'm Ryan Gosling.
Sentient AI overlords. If you do make a replicant JJ, make him as tall as them like white dudes from Prometheus.
Oh, that's white dudes from Norway. I was like, yeah, those guys are pretty tall.
I thought you meant like white dude from the last Alien movie we just saw.
Nah, I don't want to be the
Those spoilers.
Vampire?
No spoil. I saw what happened because they're like, I was wondering why everybody was like, man, the first like half of that movie's great, then it fucking gets really fucking stupid and I hate it. We're talking about Alien Romulus. You guys saw it?
Yeah, we saw it.
Is it true that happens?
Yeah. But I mean, that part didn't ruin the movie for me. There's other things that ruined the movie for me. But I'm also not... Aliens is my least favorite out of all the 80s franchises. So the fact that people were like, I hate the fan service, I was like, I didn't even remember that was fan service.
Well, because that's the thing. It's like Alien. It's like, okay, Alien, great movie. Aliens, great movie. And then you get the third one,
3.
which is weird. Oh, is this in
This is
order?
now 3, yeah.
In order.
Well, actually, no. This would be 2 if it was in. If we're not counting Prometheus and the one that and Covenant.
Right. Oh, well, that's what I was getting at. The point is, nobody really watched Covenant. Nobody really watched Prometheus. Nobody understood the black goo. A lot of people were just fucking confused about those things. And so now they're like, oh, okay, let's just
all that stuff.
do this again. And it's kind of like that one.
I was about to say, the black goo is still important for this movie.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. That I saw. But like, what was that one Predators movie where they were on the Predator planet? Like,
Oh, Predators.
yeah, people forgot. No, wait. That Predators?
It's called
Yeah.
Predators.
So then which is the one with the superpowered autistic kid? And that's the plot point.
The Predator.
Okay, don't yell at me. That's the plot point. It's literally like, oh, he's autistic? Yeah, that's the next generation of human evolution. So point is, he could do alien codes because of that. And that's the Predator.
Yeah.
And then Prey was the lady.
Yee.
Well, yeah.
That
like-
one's dope.
Yeah, that lady was cool. That one's fun. But you see what I mean? How it's like, oh, we're just going to keep doing 80s movies and making different reboot sequels until one of them sticks. And
Well,
this one might stick. I'm not sure.
I don't think it's stick. I think that because there's nowhere for it to go in Alien. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, I'm an idiot when it comes to the Alien
I
franchise.
mean, it just goes to Aliens.
Yeah.
Right.
But when it comes to Predator movies, I'm okay with them just like sticking Predator in random shit. Like,
Right.
There's fan trailers about like a
Samurai Predators.
No, that's not a fan trailer. That's a fan theory that came out of it. Like, oh, I want to see him fight them now.
Yeah.
But there's a fan trailer that was made of like a Predator that's just in the middle of a Knights battle. So it's just taking out knights and archers and shit.
There we go. Predator Dark Ages.
Yee.
Sponsored by Samsung. Here, let's go ahead. Everything is fake and implied. Most replayed. Let's see.
Ah! Ah! Get it off me! It's burning! Ah! Get it off, Damien! Ah! Ah! Don't stop me!
They had to make the alien invisible, so they just made it fully invisible.
Your life for his.
Yeah.
So you can do that.
They got some
Predator's
Persian guy.
fine. I actually, one of my favorite memes that came out of this weekend is like, because the Predators are really smart engineers themselves, is like they probably understand everything that the engineers are trying to do, and they're just like, that's dumb. I just want to kill things.
Right. What's the point? What's the point if I can't kill it?
Yeah.
Well, then, you know what? I had a brilliant idea. Because you know what? If you just like, stick the Predator in things, why not stick Bonesaw into other things? Why can't we have a Bonesaw origin story? Fuck it. Why not?
Because
Put him in the Spider-Man universe.
I was about to say, like, I don't want them to do what they did in this Alien movie where they like
Glued his face onto somebody else. Yep, that happened. That happens in the Alien movie. They take an old actor and they glue his face onto another CG monster thing. I don't know. I'm just saying. There's was it? Yeah, Zatoichi the Blind Swordsman. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. When does Lone Wolf and Cub go into public domain?
I mean, I think we're still 30 years from that.
Cub go into public domain. Let's see. 20. Oh, Silmarillion goes in 2072 or 2049, depending on which one you're looking at. So let's see. Who's next? We got Minnie. Okay, I get it.
Popeye.
Popeye, hell yeah! We gotta get our Popeye content ready. Betty Boop, that'd be sick as fuck. Goofy, Donald Duck, and King Kong, hell yeah! What?
Sorry, I'm laughing at because the only Popeyes like cartoon I've seen from them is him beating up a whole bunch of Mexicans with Bluto.
What? What was this?
It's like one of the first black and white. They go into a bar and they're beating up people with big sombreros the entire time. Like, and I was like, why are they working together? Like, that was my first question.
Popeye the Sailor Man, 1933, blow me down. Oh, we won't get copyright. Oh no. Honorable Latinas, olive oil. So she's just dancing, having a good time.
Yeah.
She's there of her own volition. Where's my fucking cursor? There's my cursor.
Who's afraid of you?
Can we claim Bluto?
He's just in Mexico. I don't know if he's... Yep. Well, Bluto, actually, this version, this might be your Burt Reynolds rule.
Yeah.
Where if he's wearing a mustache and has a sombrero,
Has
he
a
is in
beard.
fact Mexican. This is weird. Popeye in the public domain, not a fan of it. Let's see. Superman goes
Better
into
than
public
the
domain in
Olympic dancer.
2034. Batman 2035. Modern Mickey Mouse in
Captain
more 15
America.
years.
Ooh, didn't expect that.
Yeah, this is hopefully in our lifetime. Hopefully we stay alive for all this. But, oh, here we go. We got more. Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Captain Hook, Winnie the Pooh, and Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie are already in the public domain. Hell yeah. So, point is, folks, Popeye versus Predator coming soon. Who would win in a fight?
Popeye has Toon Force.
Yeah.
But does he have spinach?
He doesn't need it. He wins plenty of things with Toon Force.
Yeah, but he also gets beat up a lot by Bluto without the spinach.
I think
That's the thing.
I think he dragged the continent of South America to Africa without spinach.
Why do you have such a specific knowledge of one or two Popeyes cartoons?
Death Battle.
Battle.
Oh, that explains a lot.
He beat the One Punch Man because...
Oh, did he really?
He had
Yeah.
Toon Force.
Yes, Toon Force.
Is that what Luffy has?
Yeah, kind
Is,
of.
is that what they call that
That's
new form?
Gear 5.
Yeah,
It's kind of Toon Force.
yeah, because he does silly, wacky things. Well, here's the thing, folks. You know what's more deadly than Popeye? Motherfucking Disney. Segways for everybody. Segways for me. Disney drops request to have wrongful death lawsuit tossed over Disney Plus subscription. I know y'all heard about this, and if Tommy were here, he'd be like, oh, Disney's the devil. And yeah,
He might not have heard of this.
this is pretty, I mean, if you haven't heard of it, it's pretty fucked up. And look, I know I go to Disneyland a lot. I know I spend a lot of money there, doing all sorts of crazy things, going on all sorts of rides, and buying all sorts of merchandise for my loving girlfriend.
So
Happy
what you're saying
birthday.
is you waived your right to sue them.
Like several, so many times. Which, let me go into the meat of it real quick. Disney is no longer asking a Florida court to dismiss a wrongful death lawsuit on the grounds that the victim's family had signed up for its Disney streaming service, Disney Plus. The company filed a notice in Orange County Court on Tuesday to withdraw the motion, which had drawn swift backlash when it became public. Josh D'Amaro, chairperson of Disney's theme park division, said in a statement earlier that the entertainment giant will be waiving its arbitration rights and allow the suit brought by the husband of a New York doctor who suffered a fatal allergic... Oh, the husband of a New York doctor who suffered a fatal allergic reaction after eating at a restaurant at Disney Springs to proceed in court. Which, by the way, I went to that restaurant. If it's the one I'm thinking about, if it was the Irish pub, that shit is fucking delicious.
Yeah.
I love that Irish pub. I've been there like 3 times. Fucking awesome. But... apparently deadly if you have food allergies. But here's the part that grossed me out the most, because of course, Disney's an evil corporation. We know these things. I'm not going to act like it's some special nostalgia factory. It's like, yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. Yeah, corporates, fuck them. The creative people, engineers, all that stuff, they're cool. But the fact that you have to start a statement at Disney, we strive to put humanity above all other considerations. Like, the fact that you even have to say that as a formal statement, like, oh yeah, being human is one of our favorite things to do as a corporation, and being human is what we're going to
Zuckerberg right
prioritize. What'd you say?
Did Zuckerberg write that?
No shit. With such unique circumstances as the ones in this case,
It
we
was
believe
the
this
Walt
situation
statue.
warrants a sensitive approach to expedite a resolution of the family who have experienced such a painful loss. So yeah, they were like, yeah, you waived any rights to arbitration, ability to sue, and so in your Disney Plus and in your Disney World ticket. So the fact that you died on, technically it's not even a Disney park, it's just a Disney premises.
Yeah.
It's like you can just park there and
I mean, I don't think Disney wants to pay up if you die on a Disney cruise. You don't have to be at the park.
no, but there's a Disney cruise but it's still owned by Disney. This is not quite the parks, but it's like a private mall.
I thought it was owned by
No,
the park.
Disney Springs is the mall that they own it, but like most of the shops are like Sephora and like Lids or something like that. Like just Disney inspired places and other stuff like that, but it's not technically a Disney park. It's merely a Disney property, like the land itself, if that makes sense. So
But the restaurant was Disney.
the restaurant was that's the thing. It's not like Disney's Irish pub. It's called like O'Malley's, and I don't know if Disney owns the O'Malley's or if if they own the building and then O'Malley's rents inside of it. I don't know what the situation is.
I never looked into it. I've been sharing memes for a week because I think they're hilarious. But I thought it was part of Epcot. Like,
No.
no.
Disney. So here, I'll show you a map. Let's see, Disney Springs map. Yeah, it's completely separate. It's completely elsewhere from the parks. So like here, there. Well, did I click it? Yeah, there you go. So like the parks are nowhere to be found. You just drive. Disney Saratoga Springs Resort. So that's Disney property. That's like part of the hotels, and then you have to get shipped or bussed or trained, or they have those little trolley things in the sky. What are they called? Gondolas? No, gondolas are boats.
I think you're right.
I think I'm also right.
It's
Yeah.
a gondola if it's a ski resort.
Right. So this is just like Rainforest Cafe is not owned by Disney, but there's a Rainforest Cafe there. So, then there's like a rideshare place. There's Planet Hollywood, buses to Disneyland Resort Hotel. So it's like an accessory AMC Disney Springs. So it's like an AMC. So it's like.
But Disney had to be involved for it to be his lawyers, though, right?
Yeah, it has to be like the premises, of course. It's just not everything is owned one-to-one Disney, but I think it's because they own this land chunk and then rent out all the other nonsense. See, some of them have like Disney logos. Is that what it says? Let's see. Where's the key? Where the fuck's the key?
Over there.
Disneyland. Oh, distinctly Disney offerings. Yeah, so I think they own those things. So if it's under, where's food? Hold on. Food and beverage. Oh yeah, see, none of them have distinctly Disney thing, but yeah.
Even the Disney food truck don't.
Yeah. I can't zoom in anymore. Oh well.
It's fine.
But the fact is, I could get murdered by Disney at any point, and I can't sue them anymore.
The funny thing is, I don't think I ever even had a trial version.
Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Well,
I had TJ's.
I have TJ's too, but did I have my own ever? I might have stolen it every single time. I think I might have been on my sister's for a little bit, and then I was on TJ's for like the longest. I'm still on TJ's for like the longest. So technically,
At the same time, I don't think it would have mattered. I think they would have been like, oh, you recorded The Cat from Outer Space off the Disney Channel in 1992.
Well, I know
You waived all rights to arbitration.
I remember Disney used to be really big dicks in the 90s where they would go to daycares and they would draw murals of like Mickey Mouse and shit, and they would show up with their lawyers and be like, you need to spray paint this white.
oh yeah, like little playgrounds and stuff. Yeah, dude. Now Disney, hold on, I'm gonna see like most outrageous Disney lawsuits, because unfortunately that restaurant was like, we're an allergen-free restaurant, which is like you can't bill it as that and then immediately get someone
Well, I don't think there's
fucking
such
killed.
thing as an allergen-free restaurant because there's so many allergens.
Right. It's
You're bound
'cause-
to be allergic to something.
right, like peanut oil, peanuts like in the air. Here we go. Here's a list of all of them. Parents of a 4-year-old boy allegedly sued that a 2-foot-high fence wasn't high enough to keep their children from drowning in a moat. What moat? I know the kid got eaten by the alligator.
That's a different one.
I know, but which one was Orlando? 1.5 million to the parents of Illinois boy who drowned at Walt Disney World said both parties were at fault, but the parents needed the money to offset their suffering. Damn, they argue. They argue like, look, we're both at fault, but we didn't lose a kid, so here's a cool mill to keep you fucking.
A mill 90s money.
Yeah.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Lose your kid.
Pennsylvania parents sued with claims that their 4-year-old died of cardiac arrhythmia while riding Mission Space. Wait, which one's Mission Space? Because
Bro, I'm not familiar with any of these rides.
hold on, because if it's the one that I think it is,
Is it the Gravitron, basically?
dude, no, the Gravitron is fucking normal. Oh yeah, it is Mission Space. Fuck Mission Space. You guys have never been on Mission Space?
He might have.
You might have. Do you remember?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't remember.
I'm gonna get on my fucking soapbox for a little bit. Okay, anti-Disney. Okay, Mission Space. Okay, Epcot. Epcot is the land of the future and what could and could be. Mission Space is a ride where you get in this little tiny little booth thing, and you do get an essentially what's the equivalent of those G-Force rides from NASA, where they spin you around a lot.
So it is like the Gravitron.
Kind of, but here's the thing. The Gravitron, like the fair ride, you have a disc, and you're on the outside of the disc, and you're spinning, and the centrifugal force pushes you outward and upward on the little sliding bar if you have that. That's fine. And you can see other people, and you have a sense of grounding. This ride has two versions. It has, I think it's the green mission and the orange mission. Green mission's to Earth, orange mission's to Mars. And fucking green mission, it says on the sign, for children, very light, very educational, very fun. And, you know, they do, essentially you're pretending to be an astronaut, and you go and you watch the ride, and you have this little joystick that does nothing, and then you have this very tiny screen, and you have a couple buttons, and it fucking folds on top of you. So everything is like right here, and the joystick's like right here, and the screen is right here, and then you have a little CRT TV about a foot from your face, and then you have all the buttons kind of in your peripherals, or periphery. So then they do the green mission, and it's like, whee! Here you are, a blast off. And you feel a little gravitational pull, you feel a little tug, and it's about a 4, 5, 6 minute ride. And you're like, whoa, this is cool. Fun times for all. This is great. And then you get off, and you're like, wow, that was a good time. And my girlfriend goes, well, the orange one almost ruined my last trip when I went when I was younger. Because the orange ride has caution for adults, G-forces at X amount of G-force, and you may get sick. And I'm over here like, well, I just did the baby one, and the baby one unfazed me. And she was like, but babe, be careful. This one could fuck you up. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm a man. I don't get fucked up by rides. And this motherfucker, orange mission number fucking 3 on this mission to Mars, they put the thing on you, and you have the screen, and that I don't know what it does, but that motherfucker just, I want to vomit almost immediately. Mm-hmm. I'm getting motion sick, and I don't get motion sick, and I'm holding on for dear life, and I don't know whether to close my eyes or open them, breathe or swallow, because I am just panicking in this claustrophobic fucking box, spinning in a direction I can't feel. I don't know if I'm going left, right, up, or down. I'm just feeling my chest collapse from the gravity, and I'm trying to focus, and I'm trying to get my breathing, and I go, maybe I can focus on the screen. Maybe I can see where I'm landing in the fucking mission to Mars and be cool. And I open my eyes, and that fucking CRT TV is double vision because it's from the fucking 70s and they never updated it. So I'm trying to focus on a double fucking pane CRT TV, almost about to throw up. And literally, there is a rule at Disneyland that they do not have open-topped garbage cans. They all have the little flappy flaps. But then you get out of that ride, and my equilibrium was so fucked, I could barely walk out of the motherfucker. And then all the way through the exit are open top ones so you could throw up in. That's literally the only place in the park where you have open top trash cans that you could throw up in. And I literally had to sit for like 7 to 10 minutes after the ride, sitting down just like, what the fuck just happened? And like, it almost fucked up my time. So the fact that a kid fucking died on that ride, that makes a ton of sense because they shouldn't have fucking been on that ride. Yeah, cardiac arrhythmia, that sounds like a fucked up heartbeat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if the gravity fucking ripped his heart out, Jesus Christ. 3 disabled people sued over Disneyland's ban on Segway scooters. I think there's a safer way to be disabled on a scooter. I think you just get regular scooters. I think you're fine. Disney World employee practicing Sikh sued the claims that his red turban didn't conform with the Disney look, and he suffered discrimination. That's fucked up. Oh, God. That's fucked up. A woman who rode Twilight Zone Tower of Terror ride up to 50 times a day, saying it was the only thing that alleviated a medical condition she had, sued with claims that she was banned from the Disney Park World. What? If she's waiting in line, that's one thing. But like, if you could just pay and go on one ride, I don't think there's any fucking rule. Oh my God, that's fucking dumb. A mother sued after a 21-year-old.
That is dumb, but like playing devil's advocate. If I was a Disney employee and I'm like, you're back here again? Are you casing the joint? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, but she's got back pain and she got the sciatica like I did, and my back did feel a little better.
Like, you tell me that, I'm gonna be like. Like, this isn't a hospital, lady. I'm not saying that Disney wasn't wrong.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, I see the logic behind Disney being like, all right, you're being weird, lady.
But 50 times a day, that's like the lines are 40 minutes. They're not open that long. Like, Tower of Terror is a popular ride.
If you go like on a Tuesday, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. One park visitor sued, claimed she was beaten by another park visitor and that Disney didn't have adequate security staff. Shouldn't have been fucking talking shit. A mother sued after a 21-year-old son died.
When you Google like crazy lawsuits, I think it's from the people's perspective, not from Disney's perspective.
Oh. Well,
Fine.
Well, I mean, this person died in a collision while operating the monorail. I don't know how that happens because there's only
Monorail.
one fucking rail.
Monorail.
The Pennsylvania woman sued with allegations her breast was groped by Donald Duck.
I believe that.
I believe that. I mean, that motherfucker doesn't
He is
wear
a sailor.
pants. Yeah, he's a sailor who wears no pants. He's probably groping. A man sued for allegedly being stranded on It's a Small World ride for 40 minutes. Okay, look. I will
That's a
say,
cartoon skit.
No, but
that
like-
happened, like Adventure Brothers or some shit.
walk out. The pool is this deep. Walk out. You're never stuck on It's a Small World. You are temporarily paused in a small world. You can leave at any time. We saw a naked guy run around. He got out of Small World just
I am
fine.
the lizard queen.
Yeah. San Diego parents sued after their young son, they spelled son wrong, suffered severe burns from scalding hot nacho cheese at the entertainment resort.
Burns
happens.
where?
His mouth, probably.
I think he's rubbing his...
You thought he
Not
like
nachos.
maybe he dropped the cheese on it? I don't know.
Just that kids are messy. I love it. It burns so good. Point is, I'm pretty sure Disney fucking settled all of those lawsuits, and you've never heard of them before. So, I think that's good news. I don't know. Is that good news? Should Disney be allowed to get off scot-free because they have so much money they can just sweep all this shit under the rug?
I mean, that's what other corporations do. It's like, oh man, like I'm sorry we gave you cancer. Here's $1 million.
Not even 800,000. 800,000. They'd never go a million for getting
like,
cancer.
Their EPA funds, and this was when the EPA had power, are just like 2.5 mil. And she's like, yeah, they made 200 million in profit. That's,
Yeah. Cost
Me
of
getting
doing
a
business.
speeding ticket hurts more me personally than it did that corporation.
That's why we don't talk about politics, because right away it's like, all right, so Greg Abbott and the fucking Galveston, and I don't know what the fuck, all the gas and LNG shit's going on there. Liquid natural gas, look it up. It's killing all of the poor people. But not fast. It's a real slow death, too.
There's not poor people in Galveston. It's expensive to live on the beach.
All the places outside of Galveston, all the places where all the runoff is going. Galveston doesn't get the runoff. It's all the poor communities that get the runoff from the poison water. Well, that was fun, wasn't it, folks? But you know what? We have one more thing, and then we'll take a quick commercial break. I was like, this is tough for stories. And my girlfriend was like, hey, did you see what your hometown did? And I go, what? I'm not from Merced, but...
Oh, Fresno's been in like my spectrum for a little bit because Ray went there.
That's right.
He was there for Monster Jam. There was a concert that happened there, and there's something else happened.
What concert happened?
I think Gaslight Anthem played there.
Gotcha. Because I keep getting Sarasota, Florida ads because Key is in my login for Google, and so it's like Sarasota lawsuits, and I'm like, I don't live in fucking Florida. But no, this is
Well, Joyce Manor is the sub-headliner for that concert, and their album is literally called 40 Ounce to Fresno.
no. Well, that's pretty apt to do a show there. Well, in Fresno, while I've been gone, apparently Thor's giving lap dances. So JJ looked particularly confused. A high school principal.
I miss when there was a bloody car in Fresno.
Oh, that dripping bloody car. Oh no, there's all sorts of antics going on in Fresno at all times. But no, this one is a principal got a lap dance from a mascot, and the mascot, this is unrelated to the story, appears to have like a short nubby arm. Like, I think the person inside of it has...
Use my strong hand.
Right. I watched the video and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, come on. Come on, audio.
North Valley principal. New tonight, a North Valley principal is on leave just days after the new school year began. Video surfaced of a rally at Buhack Colony High School in which the administrator and the school mascot appear to be dancing inappropriately.
Damn.
Ryan Adams shared this
Principal
video
busted
of
that
last
fast.
Friday's on-campus
Thor's
rally
good.
involving Principal Robert Nunes in the performance. Action News has obtained a letter sent to parents from the Merced Unified High School District. It states Nunes is on administrative leave and has been removed from school-related responsibilities and activities as the district investigates. Action News reached out to the district and is waiting for a response about this incident and the resulting action concerning Nunes.
So, what is your opinion of Thor giving the principal a lap dance? Well,
That wasn't worth $20.
right. One, wasn't worth $20. Two, he busted very quickly. That's the part that's fucked up. Okay, look. Actually, no, it's all fucked up. First of all, whose idea was it to be like, all right, principal's going to get a lap dance from
I
Thor?
would say, like, that's, like, I don't want to super defend this, but, like, that's what the average Silverline dancers would do in high school.
What the fuck's a Silverline dancer?
It's the dance club, basically.
Oh.
Like, they would always do shaky butt dances.
Well, no, but like that's like a shaky butt dance. Like I'm assuming like the cheerleader rows, right? Like
Yeah.
like the what do they call it? The flag team or whatever. What are
That's
they called?
exactly what the
color
Silverline
guard. There you
team
go. Yeah, no. The high schoolers doing that they're on their own volition and doing the more and it's not even like sexy dance, just modern dancing as it were. You know, they're not doing the fucking hanky panky and the twist. They're doing
They're definitely twerking.
yeah, they're doing twerking and those types of moves. And look, I'm not going to be over here and being like, well, these people need to be more like good Christian people. I'm not going to say that shit.
See, OD or 20. I mean, there was girls allowed to twerk in a high school pep rally. It's the same thing to me.
Right, but the idea, but the big difference is the principal wasn't involved in any of the twerking.
See, here's the part where I think the outrage comes from.
It's the busting of the nut.
It's that. That certainly didn't help. But honestly, I think the worst thing out of all of this is the fucking chair.
Oh yeah,
Thor does.
You know what? Yeah,
Thor does everything the exact same to the principal, but he's standing up. Nothing.
Right. Just shit. You know, it's a sexy dancing Thor with a little nubby arm.
But the fact that the principal was like, "Hang on, let me sit down, let me pull out my 20s."
Right. Had sunglasses, chucked the sunglasses, had a fucking popper to bust like everywhere.
I mean, there is a little bit of a competition going around that your high school principal is always trying to be cool.
Yeah, but like they do like pie contests or they get pied in the face or they do like a relay race doing a Naruto run. Like that's the shit that you expect from that. Because I understand there's a principal high school.
This is the TikTok age.
Right?
I think I'm more upset that there's a Fresno high school Viking.
You mean, well, no, I think the school was the Thunder. So like it's
Okay, that's fine.
yeah. So they're the Thunder, and then Thor was their mascot. But I think the idea is just like, yeah, teachers have always done cool hip things. Fucking Mr. Passard in my class, he would rap. He made a high school Patriots rap, and he would do it, and everyone was like, "Oh shit! A principal has hobbies outside of school." Like now, it's like imagine Ray being a teacher. Like, yeah, that's plausible. He could rap super good, and everyone would be like, "What the fuck?" You know, Mr. Villarreal, that motherfucker can rap. It's like, yeah, because he's
like
an adult.
Most people would respond to Ray unless they're a lot bigger than him.
Right. But the idea is like, there's a way.
I'm imagining you as a student, and then Ray being like, "You need to quit cutting class, Mr. Gonzalez," and you're like,
Shut up. But then I'm wondering, is it a student in the mascot suit? Is it a
That's the
teacher?
other part that I
100%
was
a
gonna
student.
ask.
Well, why is a student? Why do they have the nubby armed student? I mean, like that's not a big portion of it, but it is distracting.
I mean, it would make sense for the Viking to lose his arm.
But
That is 100% like a great idea. That it's like, all right, we're having tryouts for the mascot, and someone shows up without an arm. You got it.
you got it. Because now, yeah, see, is the person in the suit or mascot? is
It's
the person
always-
in the mascot a student?
It's always a student.
But like, so then now you're like, in my head, now not to be like disparaging, I think people with disabilities should be able to have all the fun in the world. But in the context of what it is, now it's a disabled kid getting taken advantage of by the goddamn principal.
well,
and I don't
technically,
think,
the disabled kid is taking advantage of the principal.
well, I think everyone's everyone's having a problem. Yeah, because he just got shoved down erotically by, and yeah, that. All of that is.
Okay, that part is worse, actually.
Oh, were he squatting and giving him an implied blowjob? Yeah.
that part is
And then
worse.
runs away to grab his. Yeah, this. It's all bad. It's all fucking bad. JJ, I
mean, but I feel like you
Yeah,
just,
if he was
you
just
take
doing-
a sensitivity course out of this, like
But no, this is parents. These are modern parents. Modern parents are fucking insane. Like, look, the kids are all having a good time, unless a kid was like, I feel so fucking uncomfortable and offended and I like grossed out. Or the mascot was like, they made me do this. I didn't want to do this. They said I had to be Thor because I had no arm and they were ashamed to look at me.
kids are like, what happened?
Yeah, exactly. They're like they're tweeting like, principal's about to be gone. Fuck yeah. I had a female principal, so I guess that's how it was fine. I guess, but my principal every year had us play basketball against the teacher or something. Yeah, like that's what you do at the beginning of the year pep rally. You do like relay races and pie eating contests, which you can't even do that now because some fucking kid had to choke on marshmallows and fucking die. So now we can't do that
I
anymore.
thought it was just cream.
Well, no. There used to be like how many marshmallows you could stick in your mouth, and one kid fucking died, and so we weren't able to do it anymore. So
Were they the mini marshmallows?
they were the
or-
big ones. Yeah. So like, the motherfucker is like, I want to wear it, and
you can
put it
choke
right in
on
his
those.
fucking esophagus. So, yeah, that's what I expect. Not the fuck this, man. Fresno, I expected better from you. I don't know why.
Really?
No.
I don't know why I did. Well, that was the one. Fresno was the one where they had a substitute teacher get fired because they got high with a bunch of students. It was like, hey,
That's cool.
Yeah.
tracks.
He's like, hey, go get my bong from the fucking trunk, and they're like, okay. And so then like during recess, they like fucking hit the bong or whatever.
We drank with like our vice principal our junior year.
Yeah.
What?
They didn't recognize us, so
At a bar or in school?
at a house party.
Go ahead. What?
Well, it wasn't like he knew where we were, and we always. I didn't have a rep with most of the staff until I was like in senior year, but junior year. So what happened was the graduation was normally at the high school.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, like at the football stadium.
That checks out. Yeah.
It rained out,
Okay.
so they were like, "We're gonna move the graduation for a mostly Hispanic 700 graduating class to the basketball." Every family only gets 2 tickets to get in.
Well, that's fucked. Yeah, that doesn't work out.
Yeah.
That doesn't work out. Yeah. People are selling their fucking tickets, all that shit.
No, you had like it got rained out at 2, and then graduation was at 4. You had 2 hours and 2 tickets, so it was just a
Fucking A.
clusterfuck because there were the average person that graduates is like, I want my abuela there.
Right. Yeah. I'm the first person to graduate.
Yeah. So it just became this really big clusterfuck. So we just showed up at a house party later, and the vice principal just happened to be there. And he was like, "Yeah, bro, I just feel so bad for you kids." Like, and it was like, "Yeah, man, it was really bad." But then we were juniors, but we just were just.
So what did so they so they assumed you were 18 and then still drinking and they didn't care.
Well, the issue is that Eagle Pass was always super lax with drinking because it's like
Mexico's right there.
Mexico's right there and it's legal. So.
Right.
It's in a gray zone.
And then
is that a legal thing or are you just
No,
saying that?
you can
No.
definitely-
It's well, kind of because like the first time I went into a bar legally, air quotes, I was still not 21.
Oh, they're like, they
There
knew me
was a
already.
cop outside checking IDs, but it was like a day before my birthday, like literally hours before, because I could have just come back at midnight.
Yeah.
So like I showed him my ID and I was like, "Look, bro, if you don't want to let me in, I'll just come back at 12."
Right.
Like it's no skin off my ass.
Right.
And he's like, "Nah, just fucking
It's like,
go."
don't commit crime the next 3 hours. Get the fuck in there.
I mean, I was gonna say on the other flip side, because everyone just drank in Mexico. I don't know if this happened or if this was just TV, but for sure we didn't have a homecoming dance. That was not a thing for us.
Yeah, that was one of them.
We didn't have a winter formal
That was one of them. I didn't go to
Yeah,
any
we
of
didn't
them.
have to. So all we had was prom, and that was it.
Oh, so it
As
was
band, we had like a sort of like end of the year, not really a prom, but we had a dance. For the band.
For the band, yeah.
For the band.
So you guys can all blow each other in the fucking back. I know band. Yeah, the
that was on
legend
the
is
bus.
that band people just suck
was
each
on
other
the
all
bus.
off. all
That's
the
on the
time.
bus.
Oh, fair.
Good night, Badgie.
Good night, Badgie.
Now, go get sucked off on a bus.
I don't remember where exactly in the year it was. If it was like after homecoming or if it was like towards the end of the year, like pre-prom, then actual prom.
Right.
It was after prom.
Was it?
Yeah, because I got in trouble. A whole bunch of band people wanted to fight me. They didn't, but
Well, why did you want to fight? Why did they want to fight you?
because
Rather.
I showed up in blue jeans and they thought it was disrespectful.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some of the. So, I'm not gonna defend this thought process. I'm just gonna try to explain the logic behind it. A lot of the band kids were like really like gung ho. This I'm fully committed to this band. What do you want me? Who do you want me to kill, Mr. Martinez?
Right. That's my
Watch
identity.
Drumline 9 times a week.
Yeah, that's my identity. Anybody who breaks from my identity, no, or else I'll die.
And a big thing, especially with marching band, was you had to wear the uniform, and the band directors were all super strict on like, you gotta keep your pant leg
The
like
fucking pleats.
3 inches off the ankle, like that. And
I would fight
shit
them
like
just
that.
on principle, honestly.
Oh no. They all hated me too because I went in all schlubby like, hey.
You had sagging pants somehow.
I did because they gave me the ones that didn't fit, and I was like, "They're as high as they go, and you don't want me to cut them up and tailor these, so
Right.
like, I don't know what you want me to do, dude."
Right.
Plus, I'm not even marching. No one's gonna see me.
Right, I'm in the middle.
No, I literally did not march.
Oh, you were just
I never
in
went in
the-
the field. Yeah.
You just. What did you play?
Saxophone.
Oh, there you go. You just. Which I'm pretty sure that wasn't what you were saying.
But yes, blue jeans were
But
against
blue
the
jeans
dress.
were against the dress code.
I
By
mean,
the way,
that is something I learned when I got a fancy girlfriend. Like in my
a
early,
fancy girlfriend.
she was all about fancy clothes and things like that. But yeah, before then, if I was showing up any place nice, that's like pearl snap and blue jeans and cowboy
Right.
boots.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Any fucking party you can go to blue jeans is not a party you really want to go to, unless it's like a formal fucking like black tie event.
Well, they try to treat that event like a formal.
They're
black tie.
18. They need to shut the fuck up and know the rules. Here's the thing, though. I just made a realization because they said in the chat, class of 2020 didn't get to experience prom or graduation, and then Odie was like, 2020 was supposed to be my class reunion. We fucked up. We had $1 billion, and we might still have $1 billion fucking idea. Why didn't we do adult prom for the 24-year-olds that didn't get to do prom?
Damn.
Like a 4-year, like, we did it's been 4 years since COVID and we didn't get to do prom. And it's like, hey, we're throwing a prom with all the 2019 hits. So wear your best ball gown. We're going to have all the class of 2020 and you guys can have a fucking ball with vaccines and punch and and grabbing each other's junk over your clothes.
So we're gonna be serving shots in like the shots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, they're old enough now, so it's not like cool. But like they get to do the prom picture and everything. You know how they do like the Museum of Ice Cream, where it's like photo ops for Instagram. Just make prom, rent out a space, and be like, hey, if you were in the class of 2020, doesn't matter what fucking school you were in. Here's prom.
Serenity is saying they did it on YouTube.
Fucking Mr. Beast penis.
God damn it, Mr. Beast! Hold on, who did 2020 prom? 2020 prom YouTube. The prom 2020 move. Nope. It's not easily searchable, so therefore I did it.
I did have $1 million.
Unless you can give me a Google search Serenity, I'll look it up.
I did have $1 million idea the other day that was just kind of like, you wait for something like when does the new Madden come out?
That's already out. I think like next week.
Okay, so we can't do it then, but the game does not matter. The point is, because everything is so nostalgia millennial coded, you take over a bar, you put in a couple of kiosks and do a midnight release party of Madden.
Like
What-
for any game?
It needs to be a big game. You can't do it for like Kid Chameleon 3.
Oh,
Like,
so you're making like a LAN party, but like just set it up at a bar?
you don't remember like midnight releases? At
I never did
GameStop?
them. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly that.
So you're saying just buy a bunch of copies and then resell them to people, but just build it.
Rent
so
out
they
a
have-
bar and then have some game kiosks and have people wait and make it a big event. And it's just kind of like it almost does itself.
We should get into pop-ups because I've had another. I remember I told you the idea, or we mentioned the other idea of like building the '80s room, the '90s room, the mid '90s room.
Oh, the based
2000
on the video game museum.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like instead of like renting a house or something, you just build like an office building.
There was-
and then just build wood paneling on the sides and like, oh, this is Grandma's house. Find all the scents, find all the lore accurate things, and just be like, yep, this is Grandma's house. Spend 20 minutes in here,
Yeah.
and enjoy. And then you're just like, oh, I'm back in the 1990s. Or if you want to get real insane, I actually was at an art gallery this last weekend where
This isn't Grandma's house. I'm not being suffocated by chile smoke.
you can pay for that add-on. you
Just
can
have a dude pepper spray me.
you can pay
Just like home.
you can pay for asando los chiles. No, giant kitchen table art. The
Airbnb is crazy.
what is Airbnb? Oh, you're talking about prices?
No, I was
Oh,
looking.
the Polly Pocket one?
Yeah, there's apparently a Polly Pocket fucking house.
Yeah, no, I did see that. Here we go.
Next year we should get a Mighty Max one
Yeah.
with the skull.
No, this
So
is
like you can say the X Mansion.
Oh, that's cool.
But see, like that, those are too polished. See, what you need to do is, let's say we were at Grandma's house, you make everything slightly bigger. Because I was here at the Broad. This is one of the museums I went to, and so this is like a 10-foot tall table. So you can like walk under it. My big 6-foot ass was under the table, just like, oh my god, I haven't been this small in a while. Make it just slightly smaller, so it's kind of more kid-sized. And there you go. Just make it a lore accurate, scale accurate, like just maybe like scaled like a 20% bigger, so you're just kind of kid size. So you have to kind of climb up to Grandma's chair covered in plastic, kind of have to reach up top to get the stuff off of the kitchen counter and table. The glasses you have to drink with both hands, like little things like that. That would be fucking weird. But I think we could pull it off. I don't know why I think
Filled
we could
with
do that.
Giant sewing equipment.
Yes,
Instead of cookies.
Yes, but but slightly scaled up. So you're like, because remember everything back then. Fucking the one that gets me, fucking shrinkflation. Chips Ahoy cookies used to be fucking big, didn't they? Hold on,
Ahoy?
Chips Ahoy cookies. You know the blue package.
I know they weren't as small as they used to be. I don't think they were ever literally.
They were
big.
never like famous Amos size.
Yeah.
No. But like they used
That's
to.
probably why. That's my idea of big.
But like, look at look at how big they are. Like, look how many chocolate chips can fit on one of those. And then you look at them now. The chocolate chips are little tiny freckles.
They're crackers. They're the size of Ritz now.
Yeah, they're the size of fucking Ritz crackers. And like, oh, those were good too. The sprinkle chips Ahoys. But yeah, even the 90s. Look at how big they are. I mean, those weren't. I have no proof. See. But I suspect this is something to change the recipe. They don't taste good anymore. But look at how big.
Are you kidding?
Bet you can't bite a Chips Ahoy cookie without biting a chip.
No problem.
See, you bit one.
One more chance.
We put lots of pure chocolate
Oh, hey,
chips
thank you
into
for the
every
subs,
Chips
Christina.
Ahoy
Oh,
cookie.
Christina, there you go.
Chips Ahoy, we bet you bite a chip.
I bit a chip.
Bit one, huh?
I was just warming up.
When you bite...
See, look at that.
But I mean,
Those are like
I
kids'
was about
hands.
to say, to be fair, those kids are smaller too.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm calculating that. But
They-
look at the size of that top cookie. That shit's got some depth to it.
What year was this commercial?
80
1980. Yeah, we
1980s.
didn't live to see these cookies, bro.
I know, but we lived to see their children. Now we're fucking with their grandchildren, and those fucking grandchildren suck. All right, the grandchildren of Chips Ahoy cookies from the '80s suck, just like all of our grandchildren will. No.
What I was actually talking about was a queer prom, not COVID, but I was while searching it, just type in
COVID prom. Oh well, COVID prom sounds boring. It just needs to be regular prom. It just needs to be a
Ooh, was it a masquerade? That's what I would have done.
mask,
Yeah.
parade,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
No, but I think overall, just the idea of a mass party would be kind of cool.
make it like French Parisian, yeah, like Assassin's Creed, where they were all the
I
Renaissance
think that's
masks.
what JJ was alluding
Yeah.
No, I meant like masks.
Oh.
Because it was during COVID.
Oh.
That was
Oh,
making that
that's
That's. Oh.
that,
You can
yeah.
make them decorative. I'm just saying.
I was like, that looked cool until I realized how sad her dress was.
Right. It was like, oh, look at it. It's an art gallery to how everyone's dying. But, okay, Serenity, put it in the link. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Twitch.tv/pop
No
out
C,
/
Florida,
the underscore
one
excellence
No disqualifications.
/ chat. What are you saying?
Florida, 1 Elm, 1 no disqualification.
Oh, that's no. I was just looking up the chat so I
so
can.
that he could click the
I can
link.
just click the link. Put it in the chat again. Masquerade.
Mass. Do they know command doesn't start with a K?
Oh my goodness. Well, that's not working. Sorry, Serenity. You did exactly as I asked, and I failed you because I can't access it. Point is,
we believe you. It happened, and
right,
we
and
missed out on $1 million
and I will not pursue
on a
it.
million view idea.
Right. That being said, queer proms, I feel like they've had those a bunch. Like just generally.
I feel like they've had those a bunch. I don't know if that's a great way of wording it.
In fact, I think too many.
Quite frankly, I think all proms are queer. I think matching ties to dresses is kind of queer. But, I'm going to drink me a Hemi, drive a course. Anyway, fuck it. Do we need a break? We're almost done.
Yeah, sure.
Do we? No, you do?
I just need to pee.
Okay, that's fine. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to talk about Latinas and Chappelle Roan and why Chappelle Roan is a Latina. No, we're not. Oh, my God. Hi, folks. Did you know that over 5 million people just to find folks in Manscaped? Hey, folks. Summer's coming to a close, I think. I think that's what late August is. It's always hot, so especially in the South. So I don't know when it goes away. I'm so scared that it's going to be like this forever. But in case it's like this forever, you need Manscaped. That's right. Because if you're like me, you're a big old hairy boy. And if you're not like me, you're probably a hairy boy. You don't have to be big. And then if you're not like me in another way, you might not even be a boy. You might just be hairy. And that's why you need Manscaped. So be sure to go to manscaped.com and use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. That's right. MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. Get yourself the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. Or, what have I told you this entire time? This entire summer, I said, you know what? You need to make sure your body and make sure your face is taken care of. And what's one way to do that? What's the only way to do that? Well, it's 4 B's. The Beard and Balls Bundle, baby! That's right! You got to get yourself the Beard Hedger, which I use every week. Seriously, I use it every week to get my face down and get it nice and actually I got my sideburns all nice and faded up because I needed to go see my girlfriend and look nice and pretty. So I look nice and pretty using the Beard Hedger like I always do. And the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, I may or may not have used that on my nether regions to also see my girlfriend. You don't need to know my personal life, but you can get the Grown Body Hair Trimmer with the interchangeable skin-safe foil and trimmer blade heads. It's waterproof just like the Beard Hedger with 20 different length settings on that Beard Hedger with that zoom wheel, skin-safe technology, and of course, USB-C charging. But wait, there's more. Because Manscaped are so nice to us and they said, you know what? We'll sponsor you furthermore. And I said, great. But Manscaped, you got to give me the newest of the new. Why aren't you? It's the Dumb Shaver Pro. I need to have it. My dome needs to be shaved in a professional manner, and that's exactly what that provides with the skin-safe technology that you have grown to know and love. With 5 double-track blade heads, curved blade pad, waterproof as well, long-lasting rechargeable battery, 9,500 RPM motor, ultra-thin stainless steel foils, flex-adjust technology, ergonomic handle, magnetic detachable blade pad hair chamber. It's to chamber the hair. And it's got the travel lock, USB-C, as I mentioned before. Once again, they're going unified. They're making sure everything is charged with USB-C as best they can. And wireless charging compatible, that's new. And, of course, the protective cap and travel case. Travel case, I had the Shed Travel Bag 1.0. It's very nice. I still use it. I'm going on a trip again this week, and I'm using it again. So, Be sure to use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping off of the entire suite of Manscaped products. And you too, this summer, will be looking sweet. See what I did there? Well, if you didn't have so much hair on your face and body, you would have been able to hear me if you didn't. Manscaped.com. Your balls, your face, and eye, and your head, and eye, and your face, and your balls will thank you. It's National Latina Day. Where are my maracas?
We did a whole
Every so
pre-party
often.
for Latino Heritage Month, and we didn't break out the maracas.
Every so often, I need to bring out the maracas. By the way, you said my house was haunted?
Yeah.
How is it haunted?
We were literally here. If you watch the podcast, I would say about the 40-minute mark, like, Emiliano was looking like this the entire time because noises were coming from the other room.
That motherfucker brings spirits with him. My shit's fine. He was the one talking about my grandpa's and my sleep dreams and my heat dreams. And I'm like, that motherfucker has ghosts following him. Don't blame my house for him trying to grab a fucking drink out of my fucking cabinet.
You have a dude that looks like Emiliano staring over there while shit is rattling. And he's like, the spirits are mad.
Why is he upsetting the spirits? Spirits don't fuck with me when I'm here. Shit, man.
I don't fucking know.
Well, point is... No, point is, it's National Latina Day, and I got this from We Grow Latina, which is a page I actually follow on Instagram, just to be like, what are Latinas? I was going to say tripping about. What are Latinas tripping about? You know, what are they on about? No, like what?
They get too many problems, and now you're mad about Latinas.
First of all those. Okay, fine. By the way,
why these hoes be tripping?
Right? Why? No, I'm not calling Latinas on their day, even as a joke. But every year since 2015, National Latina Day is celebrated on August 20th.
Are they sure that middle one's Latina?
Everybody can be Latina. Stop subverting the whole point. The holiday was created to set aside a day to honor all Latina women everywhere, to recognize their place in today's society. That's great. But what does that mean for a community like ours? Because for us, at #WeAllGrow, every single day is Latina Day. We are dedicated to elevating the voices and stories of Latinas and Femme Latines via the power of community day in and day out. So did we give up Latinx? Did Latinx die in 2024?
I think it died in like 2020.
Okay, because Latinas is still there. That one's a little more.
I mean, it's hard to do with a gendered language most of the time.
Yeah. But Latina is more easy to say, I guess, and not as stark in terms of just visually. But hold on, as a white blue collar man from the Midwest, Latinas are my one true weakness. Could you imagine not being in a place with many Latinas?
I have.
Alaska?
Yeah, Alaska. We had like 3.
Aren't like Inuit women? Aren't they like native, like kind of Latina-ish?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, not even a little bit. I mean, I figured black hair was like halfway, and then darker skin was the other half.
The faces are a lot rounder. Like that's the nice way of putting it.
Yeah.
Like there's definitely a different vibe for sure. But I mean, I wouldn't go to Thailand and be like, look at all the Latinas.
It's okay. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Well, they gave us a checklist. Do we as a community even need a designated Latina Day? Yes, we do. Let's make it ours. Let's own it. Let's celebrate you, me, and without humility on this day. Let's sing our praises to each other. And if others who aren't Latinas over here, well,
only beef
lucky
I have
them.
is like, why isn't it during Hispanic or Latin Heritage Month?
You know what? I don't know why we have half of the fucking holidays we do any day.
This is true.
I don't know why August 20th. I bet you somebody fucking did some cool shit today that was Latina.
That's when Sotomayor got elected.
Maybe. Who knows? But
Way better than my theory.
hey,
What was your
theory?
My theory was that they went up to the government, and in my headcanon, the government's just like a dude, and he was like, all right, this is the schedule. Like,
Here are the open spots.
You can be between National Ice Cream Day and a Hug a Puppy Day.
Not Hug a Puppy Day.
how about the 20th? It's like a week after Tequila Day.
some racist white guy. It's like, you could be a week after Tequila Day. You know. It's actually Rice Krispie Appreciation Month. Did you know? Just wait a minute. They get a month. The Rice Krispie treat. Fucking elves get a month. Fuck them. But they gave us 7 rules to follow.
Okay.
Because they're the arbiters for all Latinas, so I'm gonna listen to them. And I'm going to go ahead and decline all their cookies.
You already fucked up.
Yep. Fucking
Rule number 1: accept all our
accept all cookies. Let us track and sell your email, you fucker. Let's not just celebrate
Rule
Latinas.
number 2: turn off ad block.
Never. You'll never get those Latinas. Not my non-ads and not my cookies, goddammit. Fucking Chips Ahoy took away the size, all right? You're not going to get my fucking cookies. Let's not celebrate Latinas. Just celebrate Latinas in the limelight. Let's not celebrate Latinas in the limelight. You know
They
what? They have too much already. Fuck us, Salma Hayek. Now, they deserve to be celebrated, and we thank them for increasing our collective visibility. Pero let's not forget, you don't have to be famous or well known to be celebrated. We all have influence. Strong Latinas and femme Latinas everywhere are making strides. We are paving roads for the next generation. We do it at work, at home, in our communities, our family, and everywhere we go. Amen.
Migahood is a good one.
Amen, sister. Or a women, sister. Start by celebrating yourself. Every year on National Latina Day, we encourage you to sit down and enjoy your cafecito, té, mate, or matcha latte. Not water. Fuck water. As you take your pen and paper and list the things you have achieved in the last 12 months to make you... You're giving fucking Latinas
Treat
homework?
yourself.
Giving them fucking homework? All right, we need you to do...
It's not homework, it's affirmations.
Fine, 100 words. Writing pen to paper is homework for me. Anytime I have to pull out a paper, do not overthink it.
That's how you manifest shit.
Accomplishments are accomplishments.
I somehow ended up on that window of TikTok. That's how I know.
You're on Hope Talk all of a sudden. There's no such thing as an accomplishment that is too small to celebrate. Okay. You know what? Latinas, I appreciate that. Share your accomplishments with others. If you're on social media, don't be shy about sharing some of your greatest successes. For example, you can create a post along the lines of, in honor of hashtag National Latina Day, I celebrate myself. Then share what you're proud of yourself with no humility. This is not a day or time to play small. You never know who will be inspired by your story. You know what?
I fed the dog today.
No, hey.
I don't think you're a Latina.
Yeah, the long hair doesn't sell it.
Doesn't sell it or does sell
Doesn't. Enough. There you go. The beard doesn't. The hair might.
You know what's funny is when I was looking up famous Latinas to talk about, one of them had a beard.
It was me.
Turn it into a conversation. Why do Latinas have beards? I was going to say the Spaniards. Invite other Latinas and femme Latinas to share why they are proud of their heritage and what are they proud of having. Wow, I can't read. Proud of having accomplished. If we don't share our stories, who will?
If there's any Latinas in the chat, go ahead and shout out yourself.
I think it's just Christina. Tell us your accomplishments, Christina, or other Latinas or Latinas in the chat. Or in the comment section on YouTube.
I was about to say Maggie could be in there.
I don't want to hear Maggie's fucking... No, I'm kidding. Wait, hold on. A beard married a guy to hide she's gay? Question mark. Jajira, we don't accept homophobia during Latina Day. Give other Latinas their flowers. I actually gave my girlfriend flowers, so I've already done. Check.
I was about to say, I gave her a shout out on Thursday. Does that count as I celebrated a Latina?
Did you really?
Yeah.
What did you shout her out for?
It was her birthday.
On Wednesday.
Well, then I fucked up.
Well, that's nice of you. That's actually, what did she appreciate? When we were talking on the draft show, she appreciated you knew how long we were together.
Yeah.
She was like, how did he keep, I go, that's nice of him to keep track of that. I was like, yeah, he keeps track of just vague numbers and timelines. So I was like, yeah, that makes sense for him. One of the beautiful things about social media and the internet is that it helps us find each other and build community. Celebrate other Latinas and femme Latinas in your community on National Latina Day by giving them a shout out. Let them know that you appreciate them, give them their flowers, and show them love. That's what this podcast is for. My mom and my sisters and my grandma's fucking dope. And I'm going to go celebrate my cousin who's getting married. She's dope. Nah, actually, this is my fine. If we're giving flowers, this is my favorite fun fact. 0.00000016 of all Latinas with a graduate degree are from my grandmother. That's fucking crazy. Of all of them in history. One lady.
I was about to say, if someone not related to you gets a graduate degree tomorrow, does this throw this off?
Yes. Unless we start having... No, I have to get my nieces... They have to be grown and start getting grad degrees. That's the only way. Technically, I don't know. If we count families, then we can add two, or one immediately, because my cousin's wife has a graduate degree, and then my girlfriend has one, and if cards, work out the way I want them to, she'll be added to that. But I'm talking about direct descendants of my grandma. Like,
I don't think your girlfriend gets added to the.
Well, that's the thing. She's in the list, but
you have a kid and then she gets
right. So right now I only got like a couple nieces that could fill that. Add to that number of direct descendants. But that's the idea, is like all my female cousins have them and my sisters have grad degrees. And it's like, so like a million some odd. And it's like, 11 of her fucking descendants have it. One lady has this like a statistical percentage of it. Don't forget about Latinas IRL. Tell your mama, tia, prima, and amigas that you are proud of them. That you see their hustle and they make your life better. Thank them for biggest source of inspiration and support. Hey, everyone out there, you make my life better. Thank you for being a source of inspiration and support. Genuine. And keep celebrating National Latina Day all year long. Become an active amiga in our community and connect with other amigas throughout the year. If someone shares something that resonates with you, let them know. And if you know of an opportunity to share it, be the kind of amiga that you want to have. We see you. We love you. We are you. Happy National Latina Day today and every day. Claudia Martinez. Thank you for that, Claudia. I know we were making lots of little jokes, but more importantly, it's kind of because
that last one did sound like homework to me.
Okay. Shit. Every day.
All year. God damn it.
God dang it. You get one day. You get one fucking day. We're almost done. No. I try to do this most of the time anyway. Like all the things, like celebrate them, let them share their accomplishments and stuff. And actually, the ones the Latinos I surround myself with, they do that shit already, because that's just the type that they are.
I was about to say they pat themselves on the back.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'll tell you one that my friend Amy, she's like in academia, and she's like, hell yeah, I did this fucking cool ass lecture to 300 students about like, what is one of her was it dissertation? Is that the big paper at the end of your?
Yes.
Yeah, hers was about like tattoos in like jailing and hiring practices and stuff like that. Like it was like a whole thing about just tattoos and like the culture of it. And like she's fucking awesome. And she is one of those people that I like because she is so unapologetically badass. And she's just like, oh yeah, I did this. Fuck yeah. So and she's like 5 foot tall. It's even funnier because she's just like this little tiny Latina with like bright colorful hair. And then she goes into academia with a bunch of fucking white dudes and tells them to shut the fuck up because they're being weird. She's fucking cool, dude.
I feel like everyone in academia is past masters is just a little bit weird because it's so niche,
right?
Like you have.
Well, yeah, sure. She's weird. Yeah, she's a little, like I said, a little tiny Latina who like has these very culturally specific things, and she's the best in fucking getting there to be the best in the world in some of her researches, So it's like, yeah, but the fact that she's able to do that form of research, like just like tattoos and gang culture and things like that. And like that's where one of the most academically gifted people in this world can look into. It's all new shit, or at the very least, not super duper researched. I mean, there might have been a couple predecessors, maybe a couple dozen in the history of the world that have looked into that type of thing. But like, that shit's cool, beats out all the other fucking, we're going to learn about ancient Rome. Yeah, we fucking know. All right. Everyone looks at fucking ancient Rome. Look at the tattoos on the cholos. All right. Shit. That sounds interesting as fuck.
What happens if cholos get a tattoo of Rome?
Yeah.
They like lions.
I don't know what the fuck is going on at that point.
One thing that I learned recently about Rome that I thought was kind of funny was that construction, as long as construction takes here, in Rome it takes even longer, exponentially longer, because every time they start, like, all right, we're gonna build a new road here, let's start digging. Is that a fucking statue? God damn it.
You meant current Rome. Yeah. I thought you meant ancient Rome.
Well, it's both, really.
Who are you showing me?
Ana Mendieta.
What does she do?
She's a refugee from the age of 12 fleeing the regime change in her native Cuba for Iowa.
Sculptor, Cuban artist, Ana Mendieta's family fights to tell her story. Where does she have a beard? Did she add it?
In this picture.
Was it artwork?
I don't know.
Hold on, I want to see beard. But why did you pick her? No, I got her. I
didn't pick her. I was just kind of like, I just thought it was funny because you
were looking up notable Latinas?
Yeah, I was looking up notable.
Untitled facial hair transplants. It's an art piece.
That's cool.
Yeah. Man, my pick is always and will always be like when they talk about what's your favorite like notable Latina. It's fucking Dolores Huerta, man. Like, first of all, Central Valley, hero, all that stuff, labor union strikes and whatnot. But I met her one time at college, and I got to ask her a question. And I'm like, and it was just like a very stupid question, I think, for her being there right in front of me. And I was like, so you're, you know, I didn't say you're an old lady, but in my head, I'm like, you're an old lady and you do, you know, this type of work and stuff. It's like, how do you make money? Like, is this profitable work to do? And she goes, well, there was one time in like the 70s where a cop she didn't say this verbatim, but she was like, a cop beat the shit out of me and like exploded my kidney and I had to be hospitalized. And the payout was so big I never had to work again. So I spent my entire life doing this work in lieu of it. And I'm like, that fucking rules. That's the dream. I want to be able to sue somebody to never work again and then just do what I want, like do my life's passion. That's fucking awesome.
Well, hey, bro, I don't know if you heard about this, but someone sued Disneyland over an allergen.
I waived my rights of arbitration. Shit. I'm about to sue fucking Hill Country Fair for microplastics in my blood,
Well,
in
too
my
late for that
balls.
one.
There's microplastics in my balls, man.
It's okay, bro. There was lead in your dad's, like...
Balls. There's lead in my dad's balls and asbestos in his dad's. No, but no, that was the thing. Dolores Huerta is always on like my top of the list. She's so fucking cool.
I will say for a podcast called Themexcellence, something that we haven't given a shout out to this entire year is that Mexico elected its first woman president.
That's because we're fucking dope. We expect that shit. I'm kidding. No, but that is some cool stuff. Well, there she is right there, first and foremost.
That's not Claudia Scheinbaum.
That is not Claudia Scheinbaum, but but that is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Scheinbaum. First Mexican female president.
Also a Jew.
Also Jewish. I don't know. A Jew sounds so aggressive in these times. Not that it's bad to be a Jewish person. It's just a matter of just want to be sensitive. I don't know how to feel. But
Jewish people, they're dope.
No, I don't. Well, no, I meant like the balance act that they're currently doing at the DNC right now. They're like, Gaza is bad. Yay! Ceasefire. Yay! Israel's cool. Boo! That's literally, it's just literally like, huh? Yeah? Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the booze. But no, that shit's fucking badass. The last president I remember was fucking Vicente Fox from like the 90s. Like, I was like, oh yeah.
That's from the OOs. He was mad at Bush, but...
oh yeah, that guy had a sweet mustache though.
Oh yeah, he looked like Walt Disney. But...
Let me see. Yep, he does.
The funny thing is that Mexico...
And you could sue him.
Mexico had elected their own Donald Trump about the time we elected ours, so...
Yeah, who was that one? That was...
Enrique Peña, I think.
Yeah.
Which was funny because they hated each other.
Right.
And now I guess we might both elect a woman right next to
a women. And then her and Kamala just high five like all the time. And that's going to be the new thing.
And then Trudeau's just there.
Girl.
Every day is Latina Empowerment Day. High five. Because apparently Kamala is a chameleon. She come and go. Whoa, whoa.
Well,
that was a karma chameleon joke. That's wonderful.
No, it's not bad.
That's better than fucking Hulk Hogan's bitch ass joke.
Back to Hulk Hogan.
Oh no.
I was like, where's he going?
It was better than Hulk Hogan's fucking how joke. Jesus Christ.
No, that when we had Emiliano on Thursday, we were asking like, at what point do you stop being Latin and start being Caribbean? And he's like,
start being X. Sorry.
And he was like, no, bro, we claim all of it, even Jamaica. And I was like, well, then I guess Kamala. Yeah, that's what. I mean, he's the guy with the master's degree, not me.
Jamaica? I wouldn't claim. I don't know if we can. And well, yeah, hold on. That's too. I would think.
He's the guy with the master's degree. Let me just say that. I don't know.
Would I claim
I
Jamaica
defer to his expertise?
Jamaica
was colonized by Spain. That was his logic. So the same thing that makes all of South America.
But that would make Filipinos Mexican or Hispanic. Well, technically, yeah, they are. But like,
yeah, they technically are Hispanic.
But Jamaicans. How much of Jamaica was conquered by Spain for how long?
All of it.
Because that would make us like it's like saying Mexicans are Moors because the Spanish were invaded by the Moors, or that would make the Moors. The Spanish Moors because they were taken over during the times when they did most of the conquest, and that's where all the names come from. So therefore, that would make us technically Mexicans currently more Moorish than Spanish, which makes some sort of sense. With
Well,
with
we're
their
talking
names.
in generalities.
I know,
Spain
but
is also a big country.
But the moral of the story is that means we're all black all the time. The end.
I hear TJ yelling.
Yeah, that's why this is going to be the Blackstones now from here on out. But I'm going to be on it, and it's going to be us three talking about, because according to that, no. I got it.
That's
It
my
just
bad.
wasn't funny. MJ, nobody fucking asked you.
That's my bad TJ impression.
Oh, well, no, I was talking about the comma chameleon joke.
Hey, there's Tina.
Yeah,
Tina, shout out your accomplishment.
Yeah,
for
fucking do it, Jesus.
for awesome Latina Day.
Just do it fucking angry. Yeah, do your Latina thing. Be the token that we need you to be. Anyway, I'm
Well,
kidding.
Maggie's there somewhere.
Maggie,
Sure.
don't even do it. Wait, is she there?
I don't know.
The Excellence used ad permitted term she's gay. That is on the record forever. Well, speaking of the gays, one more topic and we'll get out of here. Chappelle Roan. Yeah, you guys heard of her?
Yeah, she's. I'm usually a little bit ahead when it comes to music, and even when it comes to indie darlings like Chappelle Roan.
Dave Chappelle.
she was already on my radar, and I was just kind of like, oh, she's cool. It's just kind of one of those things where you look at a pamphlet and then you put it down, and then you turn around and it's like, oh shit, that blew up. 'Cause
Right.
You don't know who's gonna blow up. Like Charlie XCX blowing up. That's her third album.
I thought she had the one song.
No, she's been famous. She's been on my radar for a while.
Hold on, no, because I actually I had to talk about that with my Gen X people because Charlie XCX, which is the one, I don't care, I love it. I go, that's her song, and she rode off into the distance, and she could have
She's
that.
been making hits since then.
But she could have that one song and ride off into the wilderness and be good. And that's what I thought. I go, you know what? Charlie XCX, you go do that one song and ride off into the wilderness.
All her albums are like a 10 out of 10.
Are they really? Mm-hmm. No.
And that's why I thought it was funny that I was like, who started this whole brat kid summer? Because Charlie, she's been around. That song is a decade old.
Oh, I know. I know. That's what I thought. I thought she was just riding that one wave. But no, then she comes out with Brat with little fuzzy green text, and my graphic design heart is going insane. And I'm like, focus it! Sharpen more. But no, that's everywhere. And now Kamala is Brat, and now Kamala's President Brat. Wow, President Brat. We're in for the future. I'm trying to figure out what all this shit means. I am slowly losing grasp on what's cool and whatnot, and being hip with the flow, yo.
You can't be cool, but you can be knowledgeable. That's where I'm headed towards.
I'm not even trying to be knowledgeable. I can't even keep up.
Funny white dude.
But I get Chappelle Roan's appeal.
Records.
I learned about Chappelle Roan because I listened to all the songs finally, all the ones that are in the top 10 or whatever.
So you'd listen to Pink Pony.
Actually, that one's a fucking bop. Pink Pony Club fucking rips, honestly. That's the one that actually stuck in my head because I go, this is me being overly critical, but I'm like, what's Chappelle Roan's sound? What's her notable feature or something, most big artists like Snoop Dogg has a very distinct voice. Madonna, very distinct voice. Lady Gaga, really strong belts. Adele is very just creamy vocals all over the place. Bruno Mars hits this weird squeaky octave. And then Chappelle Roan, I'm like, oh, it's just 80s music, but kind of nowish with synths and stuff. And I'm like, well, that's been done before, that type of thing. But then you go to Pink Pony Club, and I'm like, you know what? I get it. Or HOTTOGO. I don't know it. Don't get mad at me. But that's a fun song.
It's good to go. That's
hot to go.
Hot to go. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's HO.
Oh, you don't know the dance.
Yeah. It's like HOTTOGO.
Yeah.
You can take me hot to go. And I'm just like, man, people are fucking obsessed with this lady. There she is, as Latina Appreciation Day. And what happened was, I knew the basic story. If you didn't know the basic story, she got signed to a label, released an album. It was very well received, but they're like, "You're boring. We don't want you anymore." And so the label dropped her, and then she was back working at a car wash or a grocery store or restaurant or some shit, some measly job. And she goes, no, I'm never giving up my dream.
I actually don't know most people's backstories in general. I just am like, it's hard enough to keep up with your music. I'm not going to be able to listen to every person's backstory 90% of the time.
Well, people are that's part of why people are obsessed with this lady so much, because she had that real big fall off, and she was like performing on street corners and stuff, and then she she was still making these songs, and they're good. It's good music, but nobody's listening to her, and she was still on the grind. And then she got another break with Olivia Rodrigo as the opener, and people are showing videos now of Olivia Rodrigo's opener and be like, oh, she's pretty good. I like this girl's a pretty good girl. She does some good stuff. And then now, within a 5 month span, she's taken over the goddamn globe. And it's just what does she call herself? The Midwest Princess? The rise and fall of the Midwest Princess is out now and forever. And so she is queer. I need to do more research, but fancies herself
I was
as
about to say No. Just when sometimes it's very hard to get the right words.
Well, no. More particularly is I think she fancies herself a drag performer, not necessarily a drag queen, but a drag performer, and I get that. So she does the gaudy makeup and the big hair and stuff like that, which I want to confirm that she considers herself that, and I think that's the case. I don't know if Chappelle Roan is actually a drag queen as a character, but there are drag elements for sure.
I was going to say something funny that I haven't been able to bring up, but I think is hilarious, is drag queens are always very exuberant and beautiful and stuff kind of thing. Because of where I work, in reference to Cheer Up Charlie's, I get to see drag queens on the down low, showing up in sweatpants and a sweatshirt, but their hair and makeup is all done. I don't know. It's funny to see them in that mid form.
Before the final transformation.
The frumpy drag queen, which Cheer Up Charlie's, if they lose its name, should be called that.
Of the Animorphs cover.
Portion of the Animorphs cover. It's the slightly slumped over mouse version.
They got their makeup and their hair done, and
right? But not the suit.
A cigarette on the corner, and then they're just wearing they're there in overalls and shit, and I'm just kind of that's pretty funny, because you never think that you would see a drag queen not fully
not in the hole,
right?
Dressed to the nines,
right? And so there she is right now. This is where I forget what it is, but look at it. She's the undercard for this concert and just ripping the concert apart. They're. Yeah, see, what the fuck? Last time I saw her in concert, it was a few hundred people. This trajectory is just fucking phenomenal.
You can see her in concert with a few hundred people in October. She's playing at Emo's.
Not anymore, not anymore in the sense that if you don't have tickets already.
No, the tickets come out on Friday. You have a shot.
Dude, me and my girl tried to get some K-pop tickets for her. Those motherfuckers are insane. If they're as insane as the K-pop fuckers are bananas.
We got a K-pop fucker in there.
We have plenty of them, and we try to refresh at the same time at on the very half a second in which Ticketmaster opened, and we were 64,000th in row. The K-pop is another fandom I'm learning about. Those people are weird and criminals. Did you know that?
What?
That K-pop fans are fucking just dirty criminals.
I mean, I thought we were talking about ticket scalpers for a little bit.
Statistically, there's how many of them?
Oh no! We're talking about ticket scalpers, but just a premise to something we'll talk about later. But no, so K-pop people collect cards, right? The little face cards, they're little cards of the band members, and you get certain cards with certain albums. And my girlfriend's always I'm gonna go check Target, and Target, all of their fucking packages for the CDs are ripped to shreds because it's. I would hope it's teen girls that don't know any better, that don't have money, that are ripping out the cards and collecting them. It could be grown-ass women. It could be grown-ass men. I don't know. But there are millions of us, but they all fucking rip open the packages to steal the fucking cards in the middle. It's so fucked. Because like, imagine you're just like, oh, I want to get the new album and I just want to see what I get. And they're shitty fans. But literally every single Target we go to, I check now. I'm like, let me check the K-pops. Yeah, and they're ripped open. They're ripped open to fucking shreds. And I'm like, that is heinous. The fact that not only is it understood, but I'm not even saying it's acceptable, but like the fact that I can now notice that and be like, oh yeah, as a matter of fact, I challenge all of you. Go to your local Target, go to the K-pop album and section, which is like a little strip by the books, and let me know how many open packages you see for fucking Stray Kids. But back to Chappelle Roan. She's fucking freaking out though, and people were fucking mad at her because she obviously had a catastrophic rise to fame. How old is she? Chappelle
27,
Roan,
I'm gonna guess.
maybe 26, not bad. So she's 1998. She's a young lady, and she's thrown into the stratosphere of stardom over the course of literally months, more than I've probably seen fucking in my lifetime in terms of how quick it's been.
Well, and this is somebody whose podcast I've been listening to. Shane Gillis talks about how he went from no one to being hated on SNL because of...
Oh, yeah, it's almost instantly.
Yeah. And he was like, bro, no one has ever gotten, like, nobody knows your name to everybody hates you that quick.
Right. And in this instance, Good Luck Babe, Hot to Go, Pink Pony Club, Feminine Phenomenon, all in like the top 50, top 100, like consecutively. It's like one of the first times that's ever happened where a new artist came out with an album and had like 4 consecutive top 50, top 25s. And then all these other ones are good songs, I'm sure. Just haven't listened to them. But I did dig all the ones I listened to. And so people are like, with celebrity, don't know how to fucking act. And so she came out on Instagram and was like, hey, can you motherfuckers be normal for once?
Just answer my questions for a second. If you saw a random woman on the street, would you yell at her from the car window? Would you harass her in public? Would you go up to a random lady and say, can I get a photo with you? And she's like, no, what the fuck? And then you get mad at this random lady? Would you be offended if she says no to your time because she has her own time? Would you stalk her family? Would you follow her around? Would you try to dissect her life and bully her online? This is a lady you don't know. And she doesn't know you at all. Would you assume that she's a good person? Assume she's a bad person?
Yes,
Would you assume everything you read about her online is true? I'm a random bitch. You're a random bitch. Just think about that for a second, okay? I don't care that abuse and harassment, stalking, whatever, is a normal thing to do to people who are famous or a little famous, whatever. I don't care that it's normal. I don't care that this crazy type of behavior comes along with the job, the career field I've chosen. That does not make it okay. That doesn't make it normal. It doesn't mean I want it. It doesn't mean that I like it. I don't want whatever the fuck you think.
Sorry, I'm not.
You're supposed to be entitled to whenever you see a celebrity. I don't give a fuck if you think it's selfish of me to say no for a photo or for your time or for a hug. That's not normal. That's weird. It's weird how people think that you know a person just because you see them online or you listen to the art they make. That's fucking weird. I'm allowed to say no to creepy behavior. Okay? I don't care.
So this caused a big fucking stir. 2 ways. Hell yeah, you go, girl. Fucking people being weird, stalking your family. It's fucked up. And bothering you on the street when you don't want them. You say no to pictures, taking creep shots of you. It's fucked up. And then the other hand is, you got famous, bitch. We made you. And you owe us. You owe us everything, or at least a little bit, or at least a little bit of attention, because we give you money and attention, and all the millions and wow, that's a bad freeze frame. We give you all the attention and fame that you earned from this. And by the way, half of our audience was mad that not that they were called a bitch, but that they were called a random bitch. Keith Maya
the random
was like,
part that I take offense.
Right, Keith Maya was like, I am not random. I am a bitch. And the Serenity was G laughed at, which was, I'm an amazing bitch. Get my pronouns right. But that's the thing. I wanted to ask that question. I think this is an interesting question because we've seen what has happened to celebrity gone wrong. Britney Spears, all of her shaving her head, going fucking nuts, not of her own way of doing it. I actually saved a video I did not share, but it was a story of like Jason Momoa. He was just like, I'm Aquaman, and he was going out drinking with buddies, and he was just hanging out, and a line formed behind him, and he was just like, hold on, guys. I gotta play nice. I gotta do fucking Aquaman shit. And then he just did a fucking random meet and greet for people who, without prompt, lined up for him. Yeah. In that same instance, that same story, he's on the phone with his fucking children on FaceTime and is like, all right, babies, I haven't seen you in months. I love you guys. And the little girl taps him on the shoulder and he goes, excuse me a moment. I'm on the phone with my kids. I'll be right with you. And she runs away crying. And she runs away to her boyfriend, who she cries to. And then the boyfriend, who, first of all, chicken shit guy, trying to go to Jason Momoa's big ass, being like, hey, you can't speak to my girlfriend like that? Not aware of the situation, not aware of the fact that he's just having a moment with his kids, and was like, don't you talk to my fucking girlfriend like that, you piece of shit. Who the fuck do you think you are, famous daddy? Started fucking degrading the guy because he was having a moment with his kids. Chappelle Roan seems to be, and I can't even imagine some of the shit situations she's been in, because even as a normal gal like this without her makeup, the hair is so fucking iconic. That's like the new thing. You can't walk down the street and not see a redhead girl and be like, oh, a curly haired red girl and be like, oh, it's Chappelle Roan, as a joke. So,
well, I
guess the question I'm asking is, what do celebrities, if anything, owe anybody in terms of the general public? Because we have our own opinions, but like, I want to know what you think about this.
Well, I want to take one step back about her situation. I hope she is her, right?
Yeah, her. Yeah.
Right pronoun. Okay.
My understanding. I'm guessing on Chappelle Roan. What is it? Pronouns.
I ended up in a online
She's her.
Facebook argument.
She's her.
with somebody else, because I didn't know there was an actress that it was like, oh, their pronoun is they.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I just wasn't aware. She's 23.
Goddamn Bella Ramsey.
Yeah.
Was it Bella Ramsey?
There's a comic book writer, I think it's Grant Morrison. Their pronoun is they.
Yeah.
And every time I hear like a YouTuber talk about them, I forget. I'm like, oh right, they're they.
Well, don't hold on. Let me just.
That ain't the pronouns, huh? Well, let me shit it.
Hold on.
Yahoo!
Sorry. Every time. You know what? If I have to learn, I have to laugh, and that's the only way I can laugh. So, point is, you were confused.
No. To go back to, I know people that are way less famous than Chappelle Roan, and they have to deal with it. And it's
Chapel.
Average.
It's Chapel like the church.
Okay. The average wrestler has to deal with that. They can't go anywhere without. Like,
I kind of had to do that.
But they're dudes.
No, there's women wrestlers too.
Okay, women wrestlers then. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm saying like Roman Reigns, if someone like grabs Roman Reigns.
But you just talked about Jason Momoa being annoyed, and
well, no, but like those, I worry about physical violence when it comes to women artists, because if you look at, and you remember Christina Grimmie, what happened to her, that artist? Yeah. So she was this YouTube singer. She started on YouTube. I followed her very far. She was on like The Voice. And then she was doing a meet and greet and got shot in the chest like 7 times during a meet and greet while she was trying to go in for a hug. So like, and just on a side note, along with that, people are getting weirder about the stage door at musicals. So like, Hugh Jackman is in The Greatest Showman, right?
Yeah.
And it's tradition for the lead to come out and like, oh, thanks, and they receive flowers and take pictures with people. But now there's a lot of them are celebrities, so like Mark Ruffalo's and whoever are coming out, or maybe not coming out, because people are like stalking them, doing weird shit, following them, being like, hey, sign this thing and sign this thing, and it's getting weird. It's getting weird to the point because of these phones and social media. These things are kind of elevated, and so with female wrestlers in general. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I see that now, and I've never been part of that culture,
right?
In any aspect. Like, the last show that I went to, there was already people waiting, like people outside their tour bus waiting for them to come out and sign or do something, and I was just kind of like, I've never been one of those guys. I've actually seen what you described with the Jason Momoa situation.
Yeah.
I saw it with Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine.
And Keanu Reeves was at Alamo Drafthouse, and he didn't have, his stock wasn't as high as it is now.
Right.
It was after Matrix 3, and he was there for John Wick. So John Wick hadn't even blown up yet. This was an early screening.
Right.
So it was just people that were like, oh, I like the dude from The Matrix and Bill and Ted.
Right, yeah.
And it was like, I remember I wanted to like, I'll go say hi or ask him to sign something. And then Martin literally grabbed my shoulder and was like, let them enjoy themselves in public. They don't get to do that. So that's always even been my mentality whenever I'm around a famous person. I've asked one famous person ever for an autograph, and it was before that moment.
Who was it?
Ron Swanson.
Oh,
Nick Offerman.
I was gonna say Ron Perlman. Other beefy husky man, but no.
I saw it with Fez, with Wilmer
Valderrama. Oh, that guy's a creep.
Yeah, before. Well, I mean, we kind of already knew, but didn't care enough.
yeah. We knew that he dated a fucking teenage
I think
Lindsay
he was already.
Lohan.
Yeah, I think he had already dated Lindsay Lohan at the time. I don't remember exactly, but it was.
Yeah, she was like a baby.
Yeah. It was at Austin Comic Con. It was like the big Wizard Comic Con.
Yeah.
Was years and years ago. But me and Paco went, and he didn't have a booth or anything. He was there because I think he was going to meet up with Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah.
To talk about the
Spy Kids 5.
No, the Dusk Till Dawn, the series.
Gotcha.
I think because that was about to start production. I think that's what Robert showed off. That and Sin City 2.
You're right.
But he didn't have a booth or anything. He was just walking around enjoying the con, and he stood like 2 feet from me. But I got these stupid eyes. That don't see very good.
That, and you're probably like, oh, it's just another Mexican guy with a nice haircut.
And I'm terrible at recognizing celebrities. There was another time where me and my brother went to Schlitterbahn, the water park that's in New Braunfels.
Yeah.
And I forgot who it was. It wasn't like a super high tier. It was like a reality TV show star.
Yeah.
But like,
it was Honey Boo Boo.
It wasn't Honey Boo Boo. It was a dude. Like from Storage Wars, I think,
or the Duck Dynasty guys, or one of the it's anybody.
You would totally. Right. I don't think they want to get chlorine in there.
But Wilmer Valderrama, that looks like a random handsome Mexican guy wearing something like that, right?
Yeah.
Not in the context of a red carpet.
I mean,
like this.
The con that I was with you, Topanga bumped into me, and I didn't recognize her.
You're like, who's this hot MILF?
But yeah, Paco recognized them, and he was like, "Is that Fez?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't think so." And I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I'm gonna go get the Hulk to sign my shit." So, but Paco like asked him, "Hey, are you Wilmer Valderrama?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I am." "Oh shit, dude, can I take a picture with you?" And he was real cool about it. He was like, yeah. And Paco got a picture with him, and then like all the nerds smelled blood in the water. This guy's free.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
But yeah, that was when I was like, maybe don't say anything.
Yeah, I mean, because like Wilmer Valderrama even at his peak, I don't think a lot of people are like, oh my God, Wilmer Valderrama, we want autographs, please. Like,
Damn, JJ, you're literally being called out.
I may or may not have ran to JJ at Buc-ee's.
That was
you. Well, that's the thing. Even in I've told you the story of my limited experience of letting a fan down.
Dope.
Yeah, it was LA show. We were at Cantor's Deli, hadn't eaten all day, saying hi to everybody, drinking, having a good time. And then I was like, okay, I need to eat. And I got my order, and I finished talking to somebody, sitting down, and then they buggered off, and then another person stepped up, and I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I'll chat right now. I'm just really hungry, and I'm going to be done real quick. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he fucking ran away, and he never talked to me ever again. He looked pissed like that I did that. And I'm like, I'm just trying to eat a food. Also, you ran into Topanga? Serenity? Yeah. No, she's fucking gorgeous in real life. She's very short.
She technically ran into me, but...
yeah.
No, she was there for the con. Like,
yeah.
She was like in between probably one of her questions.
She was talking to what's his name? Mankind. It was hilarious. Mick Foley. It was her and Mick Foley just chatting it up like, That is a weird combination. My brain doesn't understand. But
Mick Foley's cool too.
But the idea is,
well,
I had the smallest piece of that feeling. I like not even a fucking fraction of what this woman's feeling, right? Taylor Swift can't even live in society, and this girl was living in society 6 months ago, and now can't. And so, like, people are mad at her for making this rant, saying it's ungrateful, saying that it's, that she should be grateful for having the status that she has to be recognized. But 6 months, man, a lot can happen in 6 months, and that is just
it's one of those things where, like, she even mentioned it, like, she didn't ask for the fame. She just wanted to write songs, and, like, that was her dream.
Right.
Playing music and, making that a career. The fame just kind of comes with it. But that wasn't what she was after.
Right.
So...
And that's the question she's asking, because it's like, I don't care that this crazy type of behavior comes along with the job. Is it wrong to live in a real world where you can assume that that's the case? Because you can't assume that that's the case because people are fucking crazy. Yeah. So you can't live. I'm not gonna victim blame her and be like, no, she shouldn't do this. But like, to live in the real world is to not be like is to not say, I can be bubbled from it. I can be preserved from not having to deal with crazy people, and I can assume everybody acts right. And I think that's unfair that she can't do that. I think she's absolutely right in everything that she's saying. But I am also saying that, like, it's always been that way when it comes to that level of stardom, and she has every right to be frustrated with it. But I don't know what she should do in response to it.
I mean,
it was definitely lesser before everyone had a camera in their pocket.
Right. Like, my mom saw Tim Curry on a boat. And she was like, Tim Curry! And he was like, hello. And then just fucked off. And that's like one of her favorite memories. Now it's like, oh, Chappelle Roan. I could get a video with her saying my name, and I can't imagine her on the street.
I was about to say, I have to say, sadly, I mean, she just probably won't be relevant in 6 months, kind of thing.
That was another question.
Because it's just how the music industry works. It churns and burns. Do you remember Baby Spice? Or
Ice Spice?
Ice Spice?
Baby Spice? Baby Spice was a fucking Spice Girl, yeah.
I also remember Baby Spice.
But I'm just saying, in both cases, like, they're not as relevant.
Well, here's now actually, this is another sub question. Yeah. I think you guys are I think I'm the wrong audience to even comment on this, but the question I may be asking to you folks out there, does Chappelle Roan have staying power? Because this is a fucking bright star. This is one of the brightest stars we've seen. And as they say, the bright star burns the fastest. So does she stay or does she go? See, because I don't know. I think she might stay.
Well, you just talked about Charlie XCX that you were just talking about. Like, she wrote this cool bop and then disappeared. It's just the way the music industry
But you know
works.
what made me real sad, though?
Yeah.
Because you guys were talking, just side quest to music. You were talking about the new Bruno Mars song with Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
And I felt almost exactly the way y'all did. Bruno Mars. So here's the thing. I love Bruno Mars. Everyone knows this. I've seen him live. Fucking great performer. Yeah. I listened to it while my girlfriend was like taking a shower, and I was like, oh yeah, it came out tonight. And I played it, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's a Bruno Mars song. Because it's a Bruno Mars. Oh, Carly Rae Jepsen, exactly. Carly Rae Jepsen fucking rips. But, I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, this is really good. This is a Bruno Mars song, like, just categorically. I was like, who wrote it? Did Lady Gaga even write any of this shit? Because my brother...
It doesn't seem like she has a big part in it.
My brother called out Bruno Mars for this one thing because he was like, I don't like Bruno Mars that much. I'm like, why? I love the Bruno Mars. And he was like, because he's so fucking literal. He never talks in poetry. He never says like, oh, I want to bathe in the waters of your love. He's always like, I'm going to buy you some flowers. I'm going to dance with you in the rain. And this one is, I'm gonna die with a smile, and I can't live without you. It's always like very direct. There's no poetry. So I hear it, and I'm like, this is cool. I like it. It's a good song. But then like the children, like actually Serenity said it earlier. I think it was Serenity, where someone said it in the chat where it's like, I don't get it. But here you go. I don't get it. Guess America is really starving for fucking pop music. Didn't say fucking, but starving for pop music because the TikTok children are going fucking nuts over this song. It's like they never heard a love song before, and it's not even that good of one.
I haven't seen TikTok, but I'm on probably gangster TikTok when it comes to music.
You're still on. They not like us. They not like us.
No, I'm on some Indian rapper that got.
Oh, wait a minute. They allow it, live it. Down when I'm thinking on business. I hate that fucking song.
I will
heard
say
it so many
that
times.
the thing that I'm noticing that makes me sad, I'm like, damn, like all these rap songs are 2 minutes because they're just trying to be a TikTok sound.
Oh yeah, I actually called that. I actually super called that because like 50 songs were like 2 minutes, right? They're like 2 minutes 50 seconds. Like any Beatles song.
I thought that was hilarious. But I mean, has he literally caught a grenade though?
Yeah. No, but he would. I would catch your grenade for you, throw my hand on a blade from you, run in front of a train for you, do anything for you.
Those aren't even
if
that
I could
great.
go through all this pain, take a bullet straight, I would die. See, no poetry. It's just things he would do. It's just a checklist, Bruno. I know your ploys, but like. It's fine. It's a good song. But the kids are like, I'm gonna play this at my wedding. It's like, that's not that fucking good. It's not his. Don't get me wrong. I love Lady Gaga. I like Bruno Mars a lot. I like them a lot.
Is that why Jay Hoon's new singles are 2 minutes?
TikTok dancer? Yeah. It's all about the stream plays. That's why fucking the Beatles songs where it's like, she was just 17, ding, ding, and it's over. So they can get that fucking sweet, sweet radio play. You got to get that sweet, sweet radio play. Now it streams. It's all old is new. But I predicted that because I was like, oh, we're making these big fucking 90s 3 minutes and 18-second long fucking rock operas. And now it's like, wait, the streaming is going to be coming and you need to get more plays.
Rock operas? What are you talking about? We haven't had those since like 1989.
Bohemian Rhapsody. But like Bohemian Rhapsody and then like
1989.
Freebird. Whatever.
1987.
But now we got Bruno Mars with a 4-minute song. And the kids are in love, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And then Chappelle Roan is like, "I'm super gay, and I love to pony up." And so people are fucking digging her '80s inspired music and poppiness and kind of eccentricities, and it's fun. As a matter of fact, there was a thing I shared on my Instagram where it was, Chappelle Roan is Lady Gaga for people whose Madonna is Lady Gaga.
What?
Let's try it again. Chappelle Roan is Lady Gaga.
You lost me.
Oh, that's right. You don't know what a Jason Mraz is? Yeah, that's right. I don't even know why I'm
No, you
trying.
just showed me him.
No, Jack Johnson. That's right. Yes, this is Jason Mraz.
No, the other one.
Sabrina Carpenter is the other side of the coin.
Sabrina Oh my God.
That's what Serenity has.
She sounds like Cyndi Lauper. Yeah, exactly. It makes sense in gay, Sammy. I got you. See? Yeah. See, that's the thing. And then someone said, then someone said,
to understand.
right. Someone said, the person who quoted it was Pearl Mania. He was like, wait, I thought Madonna was just my Cher. So like there's like a lineage just like Cher, Madonna, Gaga, Chappelle Roan. And that's the thing. Is Chappelle Roan going to be doing songs with Bruno Mars in 10 years past her alleged prime or even her beginning, right? And I don't know. I think Chappelle Roan has a shot. Nobody makes it twice, and she got signed once, dropped off, signed again.
I think... So it seems that she genuinely just loves making music.
Right.
So I don't think she's going anywhere in the sense of like she's ever going to stop making music until she's just flat out like bored and frustrated.
Yeah, going back to it, Bruno Mars still writes fucking songs all the time.
Yeah.
He's got all them gambling debts.
In that sense, I don't think Chappelle Roan's going anywhere. Granted, I haven't heard any of her songs.
Yeah.
But in the sense of, is she always going to be like this level of famous? No.
I mean,
no, that's just unsustainable. That's like
only
nothing
Taylor
is.
Swift can do that, unfortunately. But
and even then, she has her lulls. She'll go away, and then like she'll come back.
I was gonna say like, and maybe I'm just wrong about this, but she has a very Florence and the Machine vibe.
Who, her?
Chappelle Roan, and also there's another girl that I'm thinking of. I think she wrote Chandelier. Like
Sia.
Yeah, she has vibes like that where I'm just kind of like, those people are just not around either. It just happens.
Well, see, it pops up once again every 4 years. It's like, I made a new song, and then it fucking gets radio play, and it's super popular, you know. And so yeah, and so she's doing her whole thing. She's on a fucking pretty much unseen run right now. But once again, I don't think it's super sustainable. But the idea is, I hope that people chill the fuck out and let her live a little, because she at least deserves that. Because
I think everyone deserves to live a little. I mean, that being said, you asked like how I would treat it. I can't imagine trying to talk to 40 people at once. I have seen wrestlers do it,
right?
But,
or just walking somewhere and then being stopped constantly.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be 40 people. It's going to be 4. But me and Jordan are talking about going to Vegas, and I know that there's been like Serenity is salivating at the chance of us going to Vegas. Goliath will be there. Brohouse said he would be my personal fucking.
But that's on purpose. We're going to do that.
Yeah.
This is just, I'm going to go get a Subway sandwich, and the fucking artist that's supposed to be making my sandwich is taking a picture with me or asking for a hug. Something more personal, you know? Like a hug? Like, I would, like, if I saw Chappelle Roan and I really enjoyed her music, fuck it, reverse it. If I saw Bruno Mars, that's probably one of the ones where I'd be like, you know what? I gotta take a picture with fucking Bruno Mars. But I'm not gonna touch him. I'm not, because I'll break him. He's 4 foot. No, but I'm not gonna touch him. I'm not gonna be like, hey, bro, can we? I love your music. I've loved you since. I try to be as specific as possible to be like, I've known you since Doo-Wops and Hooligans. I knew you were hit with B.O.B. Shut up, Argo. Shut up, Argo. I know who you are, remember.
I still feel awkward asking people for pictures, even when that's what they're there to do.
I paid $60 to take a picture with you.
I took a picture with Danhausen and with Miyu Yamashita, wrestler.
Yeah, Japanese.
They were there, like, doing that.
Yeah, that was the point.
That was what the table was for. They ran out of shirts.
Yeah.
And I still felt kind of weird. Like, it took me a good while to be like, nah, you know what? I'm going to go take a picture. Like,
well, JJ, if you were at the Fresno Stadium, you could have gotten a picture with, God dang it, why did I cannot find it?
Dan Harrison.
No, it was a jaundiced looking Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was at the baseball stadium taking pictures with people, but he looked really fucked up. Like, he didn't look good at all.
Oh. Like, no, yeah, bro. He's in a bad health spot.
Yeah. Like on purpose or like drugs?
Life of drugs. You can stop drugs and drugs still come back.
Yeah, yeah, he didn't like he looked like that in all his pictures. But yeah, he is. Yeah. But yeah, you could get all sorts of merch signed and stuff like that, and everyone look at all these dweebs excited. No children to be seen. Most of the children don't know who Kurt Angle is, but
no, bro. JJ he retired like 5 years ago.
JJ is too down to earth for this foolishness. So yeah, don't take pictures with celebrities. Leave all celebrities alone.
I will say the cool thing that's happened, and it's happened several times. If you just treat them like people,
oh yeah,
they remember you all the fucking time. And I wouldn't say any of them have been huge celebrities, but like. I'm good friends with Umi from Kill Lincoln.
Oh yeah,
I literally gave him a T-shirt and he gave me a hug, and that's based on we've met up 3 or 4 times and I've never asked him to do anything.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I got my YouTube peoples that I'm friends with where it's like, oh, yeah, I was just nice to him and I wasn't fanboying too much. And Dame Drops is my favorite one. Dame Drops, I said, you're a giant motherfucker. I'm a giant motherfucker too. Let's hang out. And then we just talk. And then he's just a good fucking person. And it's like, oh, cool. And then you're like, oh, he's got a Netflix show. That's fucking cool. Oh, hey, she's on Rachel Ray. That's fucking cool. Oh, he's got a minor league hot dog stand based after him. That's fucking cool. And everyone's fucking eating and everyone's having a good time. Good night, Christina. As a matter of fact, I'm a celebrity, and I need you all to leave me the fuck alone. So I'm gonna be in Mexico. That's the moral of this story.
Well, you are in New York, Argo. Like, you probably just running into Ben Affleck at Dunkin' Donuts and shit.
I don't know. I've apparently met. Oh yeah. Oh no. There's like a whole bunch. If you're in like, yes, it was not Yosemite, Yellowstone. I don't know who you are. But that's one of the biggest shows in the world, but I've never seen one fucking modicum of it. So if you're on Yellowstone for 4 seasons and it's only 3 seasons long, I don't know who you are.
There's a restaurant where they all go to in Dallas.
Yeah, I'm sure. What was it?
One of my cousins told me, like, oh, no, yeah, once they wrap filming, they all go there.
If you're not...
They all go there for brunch.
If you're not Jason Momoa, Boromir, or Emilia Clarke, if you're in Game of Thrones, or you're not fucking Joffrey, or, what's his name?
Tyrion
Lannister. I don't know who the fuck you are. You could be the wheelchair Raven kid, and I don't know who you are. Even the Sansas and the Starks. Those other ones, I would maybe know the girl because she was in. What was she in? New Mutants? Yeah, I might know her. But like other than that, if you're like any other role player in fucking Game of Thrones, I don't know who the fuck you are. So You know what? Leave Chappelle Roan. Peter Dinklage. There you go. That's his real name. Leave Chappelle Roan alone. Leave Kurt Angle alone. Leave Danhausen alone. For the love of God.
He got my $40.
Leave him alone, Hausen, okay? Leave him. That's right. I'm sure that's right?
Danhausen was in San Antonio like last week eating tacos. With
No, but leave him alone, Hausen is the right verb tense for Hausen.
Sure.
I saw him on the Conan podcast. I heard him on the Conan podcast. That's the only reason why I know.
It was funny that Thunder Rosa was, or the bit that Danhausen did was he was like, I like Del Taco. And that he legitimately talked about how he liked Del Taco. To Thunder Rosa, who was like, fuck, I hate you.
Well, there you go, folks. Hey, once again, if you see me in Mexico, no the fuck you didn't. I am off the fucking grid. Don't talk to me. Don't bother me. Don't send me memes. I swear to God.
He will LeBron James you.
What does LeBron James do?
I guess he didn't take a picture with someone. Somebody mentioned it in the chat.
No. Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I'm not going to talk to Ed Sheeran, but seriously, I'm going to go off the fucking... I'm probably going to delete Messenger and Instagram and Facebook and fucking Slack. So the only way you can reach me is via email.
The password to the computer. Actually, it's just Friday. It's just Thursday.
Good luck. So... I'm gone Thursday is when I fly out. So, yeah. Until then, when y'all come to NYC, we aren't. So, I'm kidding. I don't know. We might. I don't know. I like doing it. But, yeah, we're going to be gone. Well, no, I'm going to be gone Thursday. But the themexcellence is coming Thursday. And then we're taking a week off. And then we'll be back the day after Labor Day. And then we're going to take that first week of football off. So join us for our post-Labor Day celebration. I will be back and rested by that point because I come back the following Thursday. So I won't be gone too long, but I will be gone. So, yeah, if you don't get a Patreon the next 2 Mondays, it's their fault.
They're playing video games.
They're playing video games on TJ's big, massive, strong computer.
I don't know. It's up to TJ.
Fall Guys again, part 2. Anyway.
We can play Fallout London.
Wait, Fallout London. Oh, that's the fucking ROM hack, right?
It's a mod.
That's what they're called now. Bye, everybody. See you never. Chappelle Roan, 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 and 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 Chappelle Roan, Chappelle Roan, and Chappelle Roan, everybody. Maggie, didn't tell us our Latina Appreciation Month. Chappelle Roan, Chappelle Roan, Chappelle Roan, Chappelle Roan, Chappelle Roan, gonna chapel that Chappelle Roan, Chappelle Roan, gonna chapel that.